crap out of it. But I've got it here. I don't know if you can see that on the corner. This little culprit here, right? I was in it. Huh? How?
Where? Show me.
Don't lie to me now, bro. Are you serious? For real?
You were in the movie 300.
No, not really. Yeah, arsehole. It seemed like not too far-fetched with your username, right? Like if I was in that movie 300, I'd be calling myself Leonidas online. That'd be my gaming tag. XX Leonidas XX. Like what's that zombie movie? In the mall, right? They're all stuck in the mall. Like outtakes like from that would be pretty hilarious. You kind of have to be a little bit unhinged or else it does look like, hey, that man pretend to be a zombie. Like you kind of got to like full on, you know, like full sell. You know, then they came bounding over. That dude's a brilliant zombie extra for sure. Can you do one on stream, Emily? No, and they came bounding over. Yeah, full on like Tassie Devil.
And they came bounding over.
That was crazy. Why'd you do that? She's getting too... Man. Cut! You wouldn't leave the house, would you? I remember when I was living with my parents, I went through this phase of like eating really healthy and like growing alfalfa seeds, the sprouts, and eating them. But like that's what they teach you in high school, right? That's like baby plant stuff. That's not like, that's just like you just put it in the sun and all. But my next thing was gonna say, I even fucked that up somehow. It waters from the bottom and absorbs what it needs. Hang on. You're telling me a plant will just stop? So if I water from the bottom with one of these self-watering plants, it'll just get to a point and be like, that's enough. Jackson, I'm full. Okay? Don't worry about me. That might be what I need, actually. I feel like does it work like that? I feel like they just suck it up and then they die. Emily's plants are like barren and they thriving. And all she does, it's like she keeps them like, do you know what I mean? It's like Stockholm syndrome, like with plants, right? She like water them to like within an inch of their life. They'll be like, please, Emmy, give me some water. And then she give them like the littlest amount, or she give them like a really good water, and they come back to life. And they're like just on their deathbed, and then we give them. I think that's the way to do it. You have a small dick. Well, that's not very nice. Aiden Maxwell, that's not very nice, is it? We're talking about plants here. Aiden, Emily, can we get one of these? Can this be the next purchase? Because I don't know, something, when I was young in high school, something come over me and I really wanted one of these. Could you imagine? Quick trip in the little portable sauna, into the bar, Bob's your uncle, fresh and clean and de-stressed. Doesn't this look good? And she got both hands free. I could paint a mini, I could read a magazine. Can I put this in the bath? Is that waterproof? Shower and a sauna. I love it. I'll just bring it up. 150 bucks. Oh, one left! One left in stock. Done. Why did it just add another $50? Oh, I was buying bearings. Hang on. Look at this little pump. Oh, that's what you sit on, and I didn't even think of that. So you have this little capsule, and they give you this shitty little camping chair. Fuck yeah, that's cool, man. What is it? Just pump steam in there. Well, I'm scared if it cooked me, you know? It's kind of like you just turn yourself into like a little sous vide. You know? That's some Final Destination stuff. Getting stuck in a portable sauna and cooked alive. That's what I think, right? It doesn't look... I want one. It doesn't look that safe. Like the little deck chair. I didn't realize... I thought it might have had like a full... I don't know. Like a full sitting situation. But it's just a little camping chair. No, I still want it. Chat, if you had to pick one, it's like either like sauna or sleep deprivation tank. No, that's not the right word, is it? What's it called? The one where you're in a tank in the darkness. I think that would be good too. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like lukewarm water, you got eyes closed, and you're just in this black pod. What's that called? It's not sleep deprivation. That's what I have every day. It just doesn't sound, it sounds negative, doesn't it? Sensory deprivation. Yes, that's the one. Yes. All right, everyone. Your fingers so ashy. It's God of War cosplay. What are you talking about? Looks sick. It is 7:45 a.m. here. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
So I accidentally bum typed that last message.
Bum type. What does that mean?
Take mine.
What is a bum type?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, is it rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Fuck, we lost a viewer. We lost one viewer.
Oh, who cares, but.
Today in the news headlines, Tracy Grimshaw has resigned after 15 years on a current affair.
Wait. Can I stop you there?
What?
We're not actually doing news, are we?
Breaking news.
I thought this was about something else.
That's what it was.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Fuck.
I was just a bit worried
Jackson,
about Emily's news time.
I think I was just disappointed.
What?
I disappointed the news.
So Tracy Grimshaw.
Hang on, you gotta announce me.
Okay, so we didn't talk about any of this. Okay, so Emily's gonna be giving the news apparently. So it's first I've hered of the change in schedule tonight.
Only, it's only one story.
Hey?
Only one story.
Is that what that happens on the news? They just give one story and then they they just cancel
Okay,
the
well
show.
let me hang on, I've got another story.
Well, this is what I mean. If we're gonna work together, we need to talk about the structure. You know, I just didn't know that we were a news channel
Okay.
playing the Halo theme music in the background. You know.
Got it.
Okay, you're good.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the news.
What the fuck was that?
A Russian soldiers inside on Moscow's war in Ukraine. Albanese warns a tough budget over cost of living. Oh.
Sorry, we'll cut to a break. We'll cut to a break while the news anchor fixes her camera. Wow, incredible! Did you say that was Albanese, like with like a strange kind of Italian accent? I like that. Beautiful.
No, I'm sorry, I ruined the stream.
No, you didn't ruin the stream. We're just mucking around anyway. Just in our brief gap in Warhammer today, we're cutting back to Emily, reporter live on the field. Emily, what have you got for us today?
I can't quite hear ya.
No. This is stand-up comedy, right? You've got to just yes and me, yeah.
Yes.
I can't quite hear you. What? Okay, so what's your story about?
Are you ready for your midlife crisis?
Okay. I'm just trying to think about like how I can link that into. Okay. I got it. Ready? And now for a brief break into Warhammer. We're cutting to Emily with a startling discovery on getting old in the upper Midwest of Australia. Take it away, Emily.
Are you ready for your midlife crisis? Michael Clinton interviewed more than 40 people who successfully made it out of theirs. These are 4 tools he says that you need. Fuck.
Look at how vicious this guy looks, right?
To me, he looks more stupid than Shrek.
See, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. Because like, if you think about the movie Shrek, right? What is his whole like goal in that movie? He's like, there's people on my land, I'm sick of it. He's like just very typical like Aussie Australian battler, right? Like I wouldn't call them smart people.
Well, he's
We're-
smart enough to fall in love.
I'll give you $1 million, but you've just got to become one of these people for the entirety of the Shrek movie. Who would you pick?
Who would I pick?
Yeah.
Maybe Shrek has no concept of time.
Why are we? Okay. I'll reframe this because you would be anyone for $1 million, wouldn't you? Like, who would you prefer to be out of all the characters in Shrek? Yeah, because I think there's not a bad character in Shrek.
Mate, I'll be a fucking grain on the floor if I got $1 million.
A what?
A grain of sand on the floor.
It's oddly specific. I think if I had to pick one, I would definitely be Puss in Boots.
Why?
I think he has like this kind of funky like Spanish bravado that like I wouldn't get in my regular life. So it'd be nice to like dip into that for 3 days, you know? Just like talk all funky and kind of, I don't know, like and he's quite small, do you know what I mean? Like it'd be nice to sort of experience that for a bit. So can I ask you a question, Emily?
Yeah.
Okay, because Evan's not here. It's all good.
It's like, fuck, I'm out, mate.
Yeah, no questions, thank you.
I'm here, sorry.
You're right. I'll get you to interject as well. If you did slip over a grape at Woolies, would you be inclined to call staff for help, or like is it too embarrassing that you're like, I just get up and hobble out? Like, say you were that woman and you slipped on a grape, like, are you inclined to like call for staff or what? Like, what do you think?
Lay there until someone notices you.
No way. That's so much more embarrassing.
I would probably get up.
Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah,
and then
exactly
ring
right.
my car
Do
after.
that.
That's what I mean. When you just said that story, Emily, like, there's no way I'm doing that. Like,
No, hear me out. I slip over a grape. I get up and then I realise, oh shit, I'm injured. So I'll probably go to the doctor and then make a complaint.
do you think they're gonna do anything about it though? Like, I think you have to do it then and there.
I mean, look, the people working there probably wouldn't care. It's higher up in the office that probably would.
I mean,
Shopper flips on grape and wins 90k from lawsuit.
but like, Wagga's a small town, right? Like, I'm gonna know you as the lady who like slipped on a grape. What if I said to you, Emily, like, the only way you're gonna get that 90k is if you confront a store person and say, hey, I slipped on a grape. I slipped on a grape.
I would.
No way. What does the shop person say to you? They're like, you what?
They probably say, oh, ring our customer service line.
No, come on, let's role play it, okay? Okay, you just slipped on a grape, okay?
Ouch.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, what happened?
Slipped on a grape. I
Sorry,
slipped
can you say it
on a
again?
Grape. I slipped on a grape.
I'm sorry, hang on. You slipped on a what?
A grape.
I pull out my phone.
Grape.
I pull out my phone, start TikToking you. Sorry, say it again.
I slipped on a grape. A green grape.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Well, you look okay to me.
Mate, I broke my hip.
She didn't break a hip. You can't just make it worse. She just slipped on a grape. That's what I'm saying. Because like our dog like staunches the postman all the time, and like the postman, like she's like a little staffy, but she's like very chonky, and I can see how she'd be a bit intimidating. But this postman's like terrified of her, and is like refuses to let me even open the door. Like the other day, because I thought we were chill, like, you know, I was like, I'd never caught him until after he put the parcel on the front doorstep, and I went to open it the other day, and he like literally kicked it closed, and he said, no, don't open that, mate. I was like, oh no, she's cool. She's like, no, don't open the door. I was like, oh my god, poor posties, man. Like, it must be, you must have seen some shit if you're like that, like, no, do not open the door. Do not even give it a chance. Like, it must suck to get bitten on the job. I think it's funny too when dogs age, like Frenchie looks like this. Like that looks like it ages like a person. You know what I mean? Honestly, French bulldogs are either complete wuss or absolutely terrifying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when they get old, like, there's like the two ends of the scale as well. They probably get more grizzled, if anything.
What about your childhood dog, Muffet?
She was a Maltese, thank you very much. Maltese Shih Tzu.
Maltese. No, Muffet is the crusty dog.
Yeah, and I loved her. She's different.
No, Jackson and I first started dating, and he's this Muffet looking deranged, and Jackson's like, Muffet loves me.
She says she's asleep on me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved her. She's a beautiful dog. So she was a Maltese Shih Tzu Pomeranian.
It would be like sleeping in the bed. The next minute, this little thing looks at you like,
She
what are you
can't look.
doing with my man?
She can't look like this. Yeah, I loved her. Yeah, she did look like that, didn't she? Why that type skinless cat, hairless cat?
Skinless.
I hate them that much. I'm just.
I like hairless cats.
Same. Well, I'm allergic to like the spit and stuff, and when it gets on the hair, it like gets right up my nose. And so like these guys, like, they lick themselves, but it doesn't sort of go everywhere. So I could do a hairless cat.
But you do have to moisturize.
You gotta like oil them up, don't you? Yeah. Gross. But I'd do it. I'd do it for it. I walk into the room like this with a pinch between my fingers like this. Hey Emily, you'd be doing me a huge favor if you could look after this for 2 weeks, please.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm going on holiday and I just don't have time to look after it. Can you? And I'm just holding it between my fingers. Yuck.
Don't forget to feed him.
Why did you want one? Look at him.
You seem like a good little sidekick.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I know this from the cartoon version, not the actual one.
Yeah, man. Imagine going shopping with this little fella in your pocket.
Oh. No, you ask someone to put their head in your pocket, and they feel that. I dropped my phone in the bog this morning, so I got a new iPhone. Yeah, not what I wanted to do this morning.
I had like a crack down the front. Like I already just absolutely just tore the crap out of it. But I've got it here. I don't know if you can see that on the corner. This little culprit here, right? I was in it. Huh? How?
Where? Show me.
Don't lie to me now, bro. Are you serious? For real?
You were in the movie 300.
No, not really. Yeah, arsehole. It seemed like not too far-fetched with your username, right? Every single time, bruh. Every time. I hate this PC. God. How are we, boys and girls? How's things? It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Huh? Day's been busy. Check this out. I've been mucking around. I think I do want to play Warhammer. Finally. For the first time in the longest time. I want to play Warhammer. And not just paint. But I'm in a predicament. I don't know what paint scheme, man. I want to play Emperor's Children, but I want something different. Are they sick? Don't they look awesome? I think this is like technically like 30k. How are you, Josh, by the way? How's your week been? Yeah, dude. Yeah. This shit is... Yeah, I purposely didn't paint this because I'm gonna do fucking stupid stuff. But, like, very reminiscent of, like, the actual Noise Marine, hey? Like, the plastic one? It's so cool. Little fucking whammy bar. So sick. I'm pretty sure I ripped off a gas canister by accident, but... Pretty dope. And the speakers, like, the little speaker jetpack. And the fact that he's doing this, also... Yeah, so cool. So I just gotta figure out what I'm doing with them though. So then I can just start painting up a bunch of them. Cause I'm gonna run basically like a Noise Marine heavy list. Like very Mad Max looking, I think. I think that's where I wanna go. Almost like Kiss or something. Like just all rock stars. Yeah, he is really cool, hey. I was thinking, I do really like how pink that is. So this is like fluorescent pink from Liquidex, and it is like an eyesore, but it looks cool. And then just like black shadows essentially, which kind of make like a little magenta tone. Or I was gonna combine the magenta and the hot pink. So this is actually fluoro over the top of magenta. So it's not as, like, eye-piercing. Both are pretty cool, though. I think I do prefer the fucking obnoxious pink. Yeah, I like the fluoro, too. Gonna be, like, insane to highlight. It's gonna be, like, a highlight of white or something. And then I was fucking around. I was just, like, just doing just stupid shit with the airbrush. So try and not think about the guns and stuff. Try and think about just the shoulder pads and whatnot. So this was this was sparkling navy blue with the fluoro pink on the other side, and I was like, oh, I really like two-tone color schemes. No one does them anymore. This is like purple magenta down. As a highlight. So like kind of similar vein to this, except no pink fluoro. So think violet into magenta and then magenta into fluoro for that guy, if that makes sense. This one was, I've just been experimenting, man. I've just been like just doing crazy stuff. So this is fluoro into navy blue, I believe. Yeah. And like this is cool color transitions, but it is a bit like, which is funny, isn't it? Because this is like very garish. That's your shirt, yeah. I love them. I love them for children, bro. What's this one? Okay, I know. Sorry, I did that one. This one's just 30k. This is like violet. This is pretty cool. This is like, you know, a bit boring. I tried to chuck fluoro over the top of the violet, and it didn't quite have coverage on its own. That's why there's some weird like fluoro spots. So I just wiped it off, and there's like still a little bit to it. But I mean, violet's cool. It's just like, it's not a hot pink, is it? I think this was very similar. I think this was, yeah, so we got navy blue. We got, on the left, we got navy blue into fluoro. And on the right, we've got navy blue into magenta. So, like, I wanted to do, because I prefer the way they look together. But I like the fluoro pink on its own with black shadows. It's pretty dope. And pretty fucking stupid. I think if you were a sane man, you would go with that, though, wouldn't you? And then I did. This is where I might have been a bit sleep deprived. I did magenta, orange shadow, and then covered the whole thing with glitter. This is very, very pretty. You know, this is a very pretty noise marine. So this is cool too. I don't know if that picks up on camera, the glitter, but I just want something fucking stupid, hey? Like very, very garish on the table. This is cool, but I'm gonna steal this and do something else maybe. Oh, so yeah, so it's orange. Yeah, orange into magenta and then glitter. That's different. Hey. That's the law behind these guys, is they're all painted different anyway, okay? So it doesn't matter. You could do glitter over the fluoro pink. I think that might be a bit too much, you know? Not only is it fluoro pink, but then it's glitter as well. Like, I don't know if we can have both, you know? Like they are, like, I think the Emperor's Children would be like LGBTQ friendly, but I think that I want to go back to the law fact that they just do a bunch of cocaine and play music a lot. So I think that's where I'm heading with it. This is orange and fluoro pink, which I liked, but then I didn't like it at the end. I just didn't. It fucking just looked weird. Because it's not a contrasting color. It's not a like triadic color. It's just a weird. I don't know where my brain was going. But at the moment, bubblegum pink is like the winner for me. It's stupid because it's the easiest. But I do like how these come up. And I think the second one is fluoro to magenta shadow, which is pretty cool too. But I'm gonna trim all of them today with gold, and just see if that sways any opinions, because I think they're all cool. They're all pretty weird. Because I'm gonna save like the best models for last. Sorry, like so you got like the captain with chainsword. I think that's chainsword. I don't know. I'm not actually that good at Warhammer. I just paint it. And then he's got a doof blaster or whatever it's called. So I'll save the fun ones for last until we can find like what color scheme we want to go. But these are yeah. And then I'm thinking, because this is like the OG scheme that I went with for my first ever model. But I do like how stupid that is. And we'll probably shadow in with like purple or something. But like for a main color, because I think I was getting there, but that was kind of orangey pink. This is like pink, brother, pink. So we're gonna paint them in the same style as this guy with the gold trim, and then just see where we end up. But there you go. Thank you for my TED talk on the color pink. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna go basically this, because I feel like this is a cool base tone for gross stuff. Okay, like chaos. You know, you think chaos metal, you think like stuff that's rusted the fuck out, and then I'm gonna hit it with. I think because the Emperor's Children, they're very house proud boys, you know, or they were, you know. So I'm gonna go with like something like this over the top. It's like elven gold, okay. It's gonna be sick, and I need I'm going to put it on my Instagram later to vote, but I'm going to need someone to just tell me what they think on those color schemes. Because I think... because fluoro pink does seem pretty... what's the word? Basic? I think it seems pretty basic. But to me, it looked the best. Alright, 2 seconds. Let me put some on my palette, eh? Actually, we should probably do that fluoro guy first. Just to see where we're at, huh? So I'll do all this trim.
I'll be back.
Hey?
I'll be back.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go pick something up.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright?
The girl will be back.
I'm picking something up from Marketplace.
Oh. Are you?
Yeah.
I thought you said you weren't.
Yeah, but it's something different.
Ah, it's gonna be awful, isn't it? Alright. G-ship.
It's less than what I was paying, $80 for something.
80 bucks. Hey. What's by 80
And
bucks?
it's I mean, hang on, nearly doxed us.
And it's in our street.
Yeah, no, like a couple streets over.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go have a look.
Give it a look.
It's one of the ones that we were looking at before, but it's not a cool animal one.
Okay.
But we'll eventually get one.
Okay. Good luck. So we went to IKEA on the weekend. So guys, great news. I didn't pee my pants when doing my speech. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that. How did it go? Were you able to distract everyone? I'll say, let's talk about your speech and then I'll talk about IKEA. Oh, I know it's one shoulder pad, but it's gonna look sick. Bro, I'm so fucking nervous. But no one asked questions? Did they ask questions? That's what I need to know, right? Is that too bright? It went okay, but they didn't give me a podium for my notes. And the screen was behind me, so I had to keep turning around. Dude, that does kind of sound like a nightmare. You know when you envision, you know, you get really anxious and you think about all the things that could go wrong? Those would be two things I wouldn't want. No podium to hide behind. And then the screen to be behind me while I'm trying to talk about what's on it. Now the screen wasn't working, so I couldn't see the chat, and my homie was rapid firing answers at them, so it was all good. Ah, sick. Okay, so your mate came in with the assist. That's super cool, though. Literally like Street Fighter level assists. But I was sweating bullets. 800 fucking people. That's so much. That's cool though, dude. I'm glad it went well. What did your boss think? Did he say anything? My favorite thing with scenarios like that is like when it's very clearly something you're not comfortable with, but then people look at you like, man, you killed it up there. You look like you were such a natural, hey? You look like you loved it up there, and then you're like, yeah, thanks, never let me do that again. Or when you do like so good, they're like, "Can you do that again?" The testy pops were off the chain. What do you mean by that? Hot pink always. Well, that's what I'm... So I'm going to paint them all up pretty. I don't know if you've seen them. So I was just talking about them before. I did like... Basically... How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different kind of schemes. So we got like the hot pink. I'm going to paint all the trim and see what they look like. I'm liking this so far though. This is pretty cool. Purple is like the old school colors for them. Pretty cool. Pink and orange. Pink and navy blue. Navy blue glitter. Weird one, I know. I was probably a bit tired. And then fluoro pink. Fluoro, no. So that's fluoro pink and navy blue. This one's magenta and navy blue. This is orange and magenta with sparkles. Are you remembering? Magenta and fluoro pink. And then I think this is... If that's magenta and fluoro pink, this must be violet and magenta. Yes. And then orange and pink, which was a bit of a failure, but that's fine. Man, unfortunately, it's one of those to be better next time, do this or that. Not, hey, mate, I know you were super nervous, but good job. Oh, okay. Like my voice broke a few times like I was a 12-year-old schoolboy. I think... I don't know. I don't know how everyone else feels about it in chat. Like, I always feel like I can't... I got asked to be, like, the best man, right? At my best friend's wedding, right? Super cool stuff, right? But then now I'm thinking about how the fuck I do a speech. But I know I could give a good off-the-cuff speech at a pub. At a wedding, it feels different. So I stayed up in bed that night when he asked, and I was like, fuck, what do I even say? I don't know. Oh, I think it's normal, but I do hate the people who are good at it. You know? Who just kill public speaking, you know? But I'm talking to you guys. I suppose I used to be a little bit more nervous being on camera. Now I don't give a shit. So I don't know. Nah, just logged in, cake. Yes, the middle one was good. More details are shown off. Fuck. Which one was that? Always glitter. See, I think I might do some glitter, maybe. I didn't see how glitter looked on the fluoro, but I do like the way it looked, but... What was this one? Blue and... Yeah. Blue and pink. I think that might be a cool captain color. I don't know, just spitballing. Orange and pink has Barbie vibes. It does. It does. Malibu. How's IKEA? I went to the one in Sydney on Saturday too. Dude, I have never been. And it was like... It was... This is how bogan I am, right? This is how I'm from the country, right? You know how IKEA is set up? I'm assuming they're all set up the same, right? So you walk through this long tunnel of like shit you can buy, okay? And I literally thought, because they have those order templates all over the place, right? So you'll walk through homewares and you'll be like, okay, cool, I'll take a look at this. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Brother. Thanks for the bloody pie money, brother. Bloody ring the bell. M left to get something off Facebook Marketplace. Thank you, baby. Hey, this one's for you. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, IKEA, right? So you can like save time at checkout with the little paper thing and the pencil, and you write in what you want to fucking order, and you go to the front. I'm so bogan. I thought that if you just did that, you didn't have to pick up anything, and then you just go to the end of the shop and be like, this is what I liked, and they go get it for you. I thought I was in Black Mirror. So there was one item I couldn't find. I was like, hey man, can you go get this for me? And he's like, you should probably go find that. I thought they were meant to go get it. I don't know, man. I don't think I fully understand that place. I like it. There was like, so they'd have stuff on display, and then there would be nowhere to pick it up from. So that's why I thought it was like an online app thing. So I was like, huh, this is not on the shelf. I'm sure some guy's gonna go grab it for me. And the whole time I'm talking to Emily, I'm like, man, this is the future of furniture stores. I just browse through, I go through this long, windy tunnel. But honestly, no, it was good. I bought a nice air purifier so Corpse can stop yelling at me about airbrushing in my room and stuff. Really, really cool. I didn't try the meatballs because we went to Costco and got like the infamous like Costco hot dog. But no, I liked it. I really, really liked it. We were in there for like 2 hours, but like 2 fucking hours, man. Because they practice and rehearse, that's all. And this is something you're passionate and knowledgeable about. Yeah, true. I understand. I suppose I'm passionate and knowledgeable about my best friend too, but now I don't want to fuck it up. You know? I don't know. Talking about the best man speech, you know? It feels like it's a big deal. I'm sure I'll be fine there. All the salespeople instinctively clapping. I'll fetch you my goods, peasant boy. Dude, I legit thought it was like that though. Like, I don't know. The way it, I think I just misread the signs or something. Because it said like, save time at checkout, write down everything you want on this piece of paper, and then go to checkouts. And I was like, oh, so you're telling me I don't have to pick up a single thing, and I can just walk to the end of the store and be like, go get it. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. There was some cool, I think they were like just big aluminum, this is how dumb it was, big aluminum fucking deer heads I was going to mount behind me on stream. And I was like, hey bro, I want this. I couldn't find it. Can you go grab it? You were like, nah, I can tell you the aisle. And I was like, oh, I thought they were meant to go grab it. No, it is just like any other furniture store. Just, it's very clever, isn't it? Like, the whole making you walk through the entire snake maze is quite clever, really, to get you to buy shit. You know what's really funny in that place too? Like they have like, you are here, and it's like seven different sections down, and they'd be like, here's a shortcut. Because I bet you get like a bit anxious in there if you're not used to that sort of thing. Laugh at you, good pheasant boy. That's literally how I felt. Is that a noisy boy? It sure is, Santo. Dude, Santo, after we were talking last stream, I went through and painted like 9 different paint schemes of Noisy Boy in an effort to figure out which one's the best. I like this hot pink one, but I'm going to paint the trim on all of them and just see how they look against each other, I think. Because I'm pretty sure 30k is like purple and gold anyway. Is that brown you're painting on the trim? No, it's called... It's like decayed metal. I think it'd be pretty cool because they're meant to be bad guys, right? But before turning to, you know, chaos and all the spooky magic shit, right? They're sexy god or whatever. they were quite proud people, and so their paint scheme used to be like dark purple and gold. So I kind of wanted to like age it a little bit. So I thought this would be a cool base tone for like a really royal gold over the top. So just trying to kind of imply that it's quite, you know, it's quite regal looking, but only on the edges, which are now sort of the only parts that aren't tarnished. This is the mental narrative I just made up. I think it'll look good though. I went to go get my new hobby desk, but as a noob, I didn't check if it was in stock. Oh shit, it wasn't. Old mate was like, good news, it's in the other store, 45 minutes away. I went home empty-handed and sad, but stopped into Hobbyco and got a sweet-ass MG Zaku to wipe my tears away. Oh, what is that? Is that like a Gundam? This is already looking pretty cool. Please hold. Did they run to the other store and get it for you? If they didn't, Josh, I'd be having a word with them, eh? Gorgeous. What brushes are you using and what's the upkick like? I'm thinking I should invest in decent brushes, but I hate deep cleaning. Look, dude, I do as well. So I think, honestly, I am not the guy to be asking, but I'll show you what I do, right? So, most people, if you would talk to Dial and Art, he would wash his brushes after every session. I do not, okay? So I buy a lot of brushes, but you should get yourself some of this, okay? It's essentially, most people might use shampoo, which you can use. This is like a brush shampoo, right? Breaks down a lot more of the pigments and things in your brushes. This brush I've taken quite shitty care of, because as you can see, can we go closer? No. See how there's like all this paint in the ferrule, I believe. This metal part, right? This is my kind of bang around, beat around brush. It's just a metallic brush. So I actually mark all my metallic brushes with just a bit of pink paint on the back end. And that way I know that they're going to have like metallic fibers and they're pretty shitty brushes anyway, okay? That's one habit I reckon that would save you some time, is by basically divvying up what shit brushes that you beat around with metallic. See how ratty these are? And then the ones that aren't are like, you know, fairly decent brushes. You know what I mean? No pink dot, not a metallic brush. That's just how I keep it organized in my house. And then occasionally, probably once a week, I'll go through all of them and just wash it with this. Really, really good stuff. And then if they really give me grief, don't know where it is, but some Masterson's brush cleaner is what you want. It's like a brush soap. Yeah, we'll do like a little maintenance stream and I'll show you. It's pretty fun, honestly. It's therapeutic, but I wouldn't do it. There are people out there who do it after every session. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't give a shit. And honestly, the brushes I buy are just from what's it called? Brush store in town, lovely ladies. What is it called? Not Riot Art. Eckersley's, right? So these are just... What are these? So I've had this one for a while. Okay, so these are Winsor and Newton, but maybe they're, you know, I look after these ones. Red ones, I probably don't look after. That being said, this Winsor and Newton I haven't looked after either. But these are about $6 a brush, and they last me probably at least like 2 to 3 months, which is pretty good for me. Oh, Gundam. I asked, but they remind me it's IKEA, not the Willy Wonka factory where all your dreams come true and you just have to hand them a cool piece of paper and envelopes of beer rolls the whole trolley. No, but Josh, you have to understand. You have to understand that there were signs saying skip the queue, write down what you want on this piece of paper. Where are the bloopers? Fuck, that's funny. I got some new brushes on the way. Dude, we all need to go buy. Well, maybe you guys buy. Maybe I'll buy them first, and I'll let you know. The people talk about these fucking stupid brushes all the time. Damn. These, you guys seen these? These always look like the big scam. Sorry, let me just close my financing apps. Yeah, wolf bristle brushes. You guys seen these? The advertising makes them look like such a scam. Apparently they're great though. God, with them brushes you paint dark, incredible. Wolf bristle brushes. Look at this furry art image on the thing. It's so weird. Apparently they're really good. No, he was a dick. Oh, wait. Did you just post a link to the ones I'm talking about right now? Hold up. Oh, no. Weasel hair, triangular handle brushes. Okay. Look, I used to buy a lot of these brushes online. And then I just found it easier to maintain the Winsor & Newton ones I've got. And, like, I used to get, like, maybe, like, a month out of these. Like, the Winsor & Newtons, if I shampoo them regularly enough, I get, like, a good 3 months out of them. And then I'll spend $100 every 3 months on a bunch of brushes. Replace all the shitty ones, just keep going with the rest. But if you find that these work for you, go for it. I swear every time I fucking buy these, they, like, fall apart, or... I used to have good success. There was one eBay set that I loved. But you never know. Yeah, you can never get them again. Let me have a look at this. Oh, these are Gundam. God, we should all enter the Model Expo. That's coming up soon, I think. Or it's just been, I think. God, and they painted a bunch of these up. I would love to paint one of these. I was never into Gundam growing up, but I don't know why I wasn't. Dude, look at these fucking cyborg hand. Oh, that's just Dark Souls in Gundam form. I love that. What a reasonable price for like a big fuck off Gundam too. Like I'd pay that. What do you look for in a brush? Branded materials. Mine come off AliExpress and serve well, but hold so much water and paint. Just don't let it go. I really like these Winsor & Newton ones just because they're like, I like a firm brush. I'm not a sable guy. I think a lot of people really like sable brushes. I'm not really. I think this is like fake sable or something. You'll find that like sable hair brushes are really expensive, but they're really like floppy. And I kind of, I don't know if you ever watch me paint, right? Like I've noticed, I kind of like, how do you explain it? I kind of push, and it's almost like, I don't know. I noticed today I was painting a prop blaster for a customer I'm working with, right? And you kind of, I really like how stiff these brushes are because you kind of just hover over the top and let the bristles do the work. Whereas with a sable brush, I don't know if you've ever seen them, you kind of got to like almost bend the brush, which I don't really know how to paint like that. It sounds ridiculous. Try it though. Go buy a set. You can get some pretty cheap like imitation sable. But I really like a stiff brush. And I think most of the time when you buy those sable brushes, they make a really good watercolor brush, but for what we want, or what I want whenever I'm painting, I want that something that holds like a medium amount of paint, and then I can wet, you know, doesn't hold a lot of water when I wet it either, because then I can remix on the wet palette. But if you don't use a wet palette, you might want a brush that soaks up more water. No, I get it, bro. I can see you get confused. Dude, I'm a country bumpkin going to IKEA. You know what's the funniest thing too? Like, my wife full black backed me up and was like, yeah, that must be how it is. And me talking about it like it's a Black Mirror episode, like, oh, this is your future. And there's a lot of things that are so funny, even like Costco, the fact that you need a membership to shop at Costco is really funny. Like, I wonder why.
Got it.
What is it, table?
Yeah.
I'll come over and look at it a bit later.
Do you mean I can just put a picture in Discord?
Yeah, put a picture in and we'll look at it.
I just logged it in my car and into the side.
Did it fit?
Yeah.
Just by the sound of it?
On the smaller side. But I like it.
Emily has a Suzuki Alto, by the way. Tiny car. Yeah, I want some. They look good. Yeah, see, I think everyone's seen them by now. The advertising's pretty good. I just don't know if they look fake, but apparently they're awesome. I think Abe's got a set too. Yeah. So they got is it wolf bristle and ferret or something? There's like another set. Oh no, these are sable brushes. So I wouldn't be that into them. They're probably alright. In my experience, they're very soft. These ones I'm thinking about, wolf and sable. I asked them about if it's real wolf hair, and they never responded. Really? Ugh.
I just put it in.
I mean, Jackie, you paint a shit ton. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so 3 months is pretty good for me, actually. What's up?
Don't you hate awkward buy, swap, and sell interactions?
Why? What happened?
She's like, oh, here's a tablet, Mom. Thank you. No, I just carry out by myself.
You didn't even help? Get it out of my house.
Oh.
We didn't pay to get it lifted out, did you?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
I did not. I put it in general chat.
Okay, I'll have a look in a second.
Oh, pretty.
Pretty!
Pretty. Hey, pretty.
I have Winsor & Newton 7. I love them, but doesn't help my shit paint jobs. Wait, what is S7? Is that what I've got? I think I've just got basic. I think I've just got shitty, like, little, like, $6 Winsor & Newtons. The Coleman. The Cotman. The Winsor & Newton, the Cotman. Zero's, like, my favourite brush. I love the Zero. Love it. Just don't let your paint go to the ferrule. Ferrule? I don't know how to say the word. You're right, yeah. And I have done that, and this brush will eventually fray to shit. But I'm gonna keep using it until that happens. Bro, they're fun as fuck. You gotta give it a crack. No glue. Yeah, well, wouldn't it be awesome if we lived in an alternate reality where Warhammer did that with like dreadnoughts and stuff, so you could actually kind of play with them? Kind of sick. How many kids would be into Warhammer if that happened? And if Gundam can do it, like it's possible, you know? No glue, moving parts, very cool, very fun. No, I have one on the shelf back there, but I've just been... I have this bad habit of, now that I'm sort of pumping out content, I'll be like, oh, I'll save that for a video, I'll save that for a video. Instead of just doing shit and buying another one later, like... But yeah, that link you sent, I have like a giant green one, I think. That trim goes pretty hard, doesn't it? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. It sounds a bit racist to me, to be honest. Wait, which bit? Which bit? What? Which bit's racist? Oh, Costco. What? Oh. It sounds a bit racist to me. It's Wolf and Sable is usually a mink. Yes, a sable. Its sable hair is like this little fucking winter animal they pluck the hair out of.
Poor little dolls.
Yeah, but they have the softest. What's up?
Nothing. Just waiting for my stream to load.
Huh?
Just waiting for the stream to load.
Oh.
And I sent the picture.
You want me to check it, do you? Yeah. Anyway, why haven't I check my picture? Check my picture. The finger.
Sorry, everyone. I know there's comments.
Alright, let me have a look.
Sorry, Josh. What?
It's
Why
tiny.
Are you laughing?
It's tiny.
I know. It's so small.
So we actually bought this rug at IKEA. Hey?
The tape measure. I accidentally stomped on the rug with mud, so I just had to clean
did
it
you?
up. Yeah.
Oh.
Jackson, you picked that one out.
I know, I thought it was bigger.
Same.
Yeah. We have a coffee table now.
Yeah, I mean, for the time being, it's better than nothing.
For the time being, something's on the rug.
See?
What's this dirt?
Oh no, I just vacuumed it.
Fuck.
Don't get out of it.
That looks good.
It does.
I just do wish it was a bit bigger.
Same. You can probably fit 2 pizzas on it.
Here we're going for this weird, like, artsy retro style, huh? And then I'm gonna print out a big gummy bear that's gonna be this color, this pink. Looks hot.
I should have asked how big it was, but I mean, yeah.
When did the big Jacko brush drop made with the trimmings of the mullet? Dude, we should make a brush out of my hair once I get a cut.
What?
We're gonna make brushes out of my mullet. You right?
Yeah, I was just staring.
Just freaking out. Emily freaking out about the table. Fucking wish it was bigger.
Look, for some reason, I thought I had to restyle the whole room in one day.
Sometimes it gets the better of you. Once you get a cool rug from Costco.
had to make it work. I think it looks cooler than what the lounge room looked before.
Yeah. Very cool swag
Well,
right now.
Thank you. It's so small.
Best $30 I'll ever spend. I would love to make a... That'd be a fun video to like paint a miniature with brushes made from your own hair or something. Something crazy. Has someone done that? Someone's bound to have done that, surely. Where did they get the wolf hair from, by the way? Fuck my life, it is too small. Look, until we can get like a really crazy table. Post that other picture of the dolphin table that we want to get. It's such a crazy shoulder pattern. I'm pretty sure that's some dude's stretched out face. Pretty gnarly. Pretty cool. Why do I rush things? I don't know. I think you have a habit of like, right? It's like you just, you know, I think you have a vision and you want it to come to fruition, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a cool placeholder, right? Like, it's a cool idea. Like, you shouldn't be... Yeah, don't feel bad about it. I guess you didn't ask her what size it was. Look, at least we have a coffee table there now, you know? Before we didn't. And eventually we'll buy some crazy artsy table with a dolphin jumping through the center of it, you know? That's the goal. At least the brush licking will have an interesting flavour. At least it's better than nothing. It's not too small, you just need a smaller table. And then everything will be... This is the whole hamburger thing again. Isn't it? That's essentially what Dill's burger look like on the giant plate. Isn't it? It fucking is the exact same conversation. How does it always end up here? Fuck's sake. Can no one get anything right?
Oh my god, it is the equivalent of that.
I told you, yeah.
Maybe it's the angle. Hang on, let me take a better angle.
Please. Will we never learn? God's shaking his head right now. I posted the dolphin one. I would love vintage Panthers so bad. Yeah, we want this crazy fucking table. Look at this thing.
Oh.
$350 is a bit steep for like ugly as fuck table.
I know. Who's gonna want that apart from us?
Mm.
Oh, the Panther ones are sick. They're from the 60s.
Where's the Panther?
Oh, I didn't post it, but just look up Panther.
What a crazy lounge room.
Look up Panther.
They got like a little cage thing for the PS4, and then like it's like a coffee table for TV, and then this sick as fuck table. It's crazy. What's up?
Type in glass Panther coffee table.
Do you want to find it for me? Is that alright? I just want to get through a bulk of it. I got like 8 of these Marines
Oh,
to
and have a look at the picture I just put in of the looking bigger.
Or the table.
Yeah.
You can't just cheat and cut half the rug out, please. Oh, it looks perfect now. I like this little Oompa Loompa thing.
Isn't it cool? Just
Yeah.
with the remotes in it.
Hey, little ashtray starts smoking inside, huh? You know, I've never noticed that little guy on that pillow.
Really?
Yeah, why is he bending over like that?
You know the pajamas you got me, the same artist did that pillow.
Oh, cool.
He's dead now.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, brother. Thanks for the cool pillow.
And for
Bro, that dolphin one is sick. I know, right? It's so stupid.
oh, honestly, the panther one is my dream.
Can you send pic?
Yeah, I just did. Also, the tiger won't fit on it. Take up the whole coffee table, pretty much. Sort of.
Oh, I mean, that, like, you're not meant to eat at coffee table, right?
I found the most amazing side table.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pink mermaid.
Post it in.
I just did.
See, I'm glad we did the trim, hey, because then you get to see what they're actually gonna look like. This is pretty cool, though.
I like it.
Cool. Boobies. Can't show that.
Oh. God, I'm a bad. What's the word?
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the one I want so bad, but
Yeah.
it's so expensive in
Guy, it looks like the tail is so fucking heavy. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, homie. Hey, nice pillows, bud, bro.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah. Otherwise, he looks so sad.
Because he's carrying the weight of it.
It's so fucking heavy. Get this thing off.
It's a real panther in there, like in case.
He looks fucking miserable.
So I couldn't find a panther coffee table in Wagga or in a pinch, so I just had to get the other one.
Look at this gun. Whoa. What's he doing? Huh?
Whoa.
Dude's got scoliosis. Crazy. Oh, I like that one. He looks less miserable. Yeah, he's got to have his mouth open or else he looks like sad. That's like when I yell too loud and Lola's like,
It does
what?
look like
What's
Lola.
up? What do you need?
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that guy's sick. Oh my god, please stop yelling. That's cool. Yeah, no, I think, you know, life's too short to not have cool stuff like that, huh?
Fuck, I gotta go pick up the customer. Oh, never bloody stop it.
Does anyone else here have just weird stuff in their house like that? Like, is there... Because I feel like Emily and I are adopting a lot of that, weird aesthetic, you know? What would you call it? Eclectic. I like it. I like where we're going with this, you know? Unique. Very eclectic, I suppose, but... That's funny, we've had like fairy lights in our dining room for like the past couple months. And then like only when Emily's mum comes over do we realise that it's kind of weird.
Yeah, Mum goes, it's a bit of fucking overkill, isn't it?
No, it looks cool.
And I was like, no. She called it the Garden of Eden.
I have a clay dick and balls incense holder that my wife made me for my office. I love that. That's what I mean, right? Like, I think it's cool to have like weird, unique stuff that I don't know. Like, I have a shrunken head in my car that I painted. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. But then you grow up and you realize sometimes people just don't have that stuff. They have like Kmart stuff, right? Nothing wrong with that either, but at least go buy like a pop vinyl or something, and then that helps, you know, explain your personality. I love that stuff, you know, when people are like, I like My nan's thing used to be I love elephants, right? So she'd have elephant everything, like my grandmother, and so it'd just be like elephant, like I don't know, what do you call it? Keep the door closed, the door jams, and elephant teacups, and just elephant fucking everything. And you'd be like, I respect that, you know? Wearing an elephant heart on a sleeve. '90s art teacher. Does that mean you have '90s stuff in your house, or that's our vibe, is it? I like that. God, these are cool, hey. Jack's house and car is full of STL files. Yeah, it is, though. Quite literally is. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's stuff off Etsy, yeah. Quite literally. And I think that's sick, Santo. Everyone should have like a little goofy thing off Etsy they, you know. My style is so chaotic. Mine too, though. Mine too. And I think that's okay. Because I think having, like, chaotic style, right, is cooler than not having any style of any description. Because, like, my ex-girlfriend, right, in high school, her mum's style for the house was very much, like, how would you describe it? It's almost like it's very Sims house. So it's like, I don't know, it was just bizarre dining tables, right? But it was just, like, the most white Australian shit everywhere all the time. I think that gets it feels like you are in a fever dream when you have no style. My wife has horse art on her walls, so I replaced one with an ugly as fuck alpaca because she won't let me buy one, but I won't let her take it down until she does. Oh my god, I don't know why she puts up with me. Why you want an alpaca? Have you got yeah, you've got like farm space for it, hey, so you could get one. There's like a lot of pros to them, isn't there? Like you could, like, they scare off shit, I thought. I love maximalist style. Hold up. What's that?
Maximalist style is so fun.
Don't you have to go pick up someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, just by someone talking about stuff I care about. Let me have a look.
It's art teacher vibe. No.
Oh, it is kind of art teacher vibe, isn't it?
It's just very fun, like plants. Okay, these are a bit extreme.
Yeah, okay. This is the kind of thing you're into.
No.
Yeah? That's interesting.
No. Okay, I'm leaving. See ya.
Cool. Okay.
No,
Yeah, we can make a house look like that.
Jackson, that's not it.
Ah, I'm so into the left lately, hey. What is maximalist style?
Okay, none of these are good examples.
Yeah.
No, that's granny chic.
Yeah.
None of. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I love that. We should make a house look like that.
I'll send examples.
Yeah,
when I
please.
come back.
See you when you get back. Jeez, that bloody backfired, didn't it? Bloody hell. Maximus style. I love granny flat style. That's my favourite. Can you remember when, like, minimalism used to be, like, the in thing too? Like, being a minimalist, like, not having shit. Dude, I would not survive. I am such a hoarder, you know? Like, how would, I don't know, it wouldn't look good. Wouldn't look safe in my brain. Okay, what are we thinking so far, by the way? So we got fluoro pink, looking pretty cool with the brass. And then, yeah, it's gonna be hot competition with the trim on, I reckon. Because then all of a sudden, this one looks pretty good. Confusing, hey? Confusing. Very peculiar. Okay, this is our second pick. This is like purple and fluoro. Oh my god, you can hear me trying to spell Max first. Mine is hoarder style. Accumulate stuff, keep it in box. Put it away and forget about it. Hey, that's me too, pretty. That's me too. I think it's a very common style for anyone in this hobby, hey? Like, anyone who paints is very common to be in that, yeah. So no judgment, no judgment. None at all. Oh, shit. Prowl Packers are fucking hilarious. Yeah, I want them to train them to spit at my enemies. Don't they also like spit out their stomach and shit? Like do crazy stuff? Pretty sure they have like this gnarly sack. Don't clip that. They have this gnarly sack that they spit out of their mouth, I'm pretty sure. Pretty confident. And it's meant to like scare things off. Like a big gargle sack thing. What am I talking about? I'm confident it's real. Alpacas have this big gnarly looking sack that scares people off. That's maximalist. I love cottagecore. Yeah, cottagecore is kind of nice, hey? Very, what's the word? Cozy. Cottagecore. Another style I really like too is like back in like the 70s and stuff when they would make things look like a what's the word, like an old-timey boat, like a lot of timber and anchors and like fishing knots and stuff. Very like nautical vibe. And I think stuff like that's a very weird, like, man thing to like, too. Like, just make it look like a boat. Because I remember growing up and having, like, cool, I used to have shot glasses with, like, a very nautical theme, and they're in a timber box. And I'd have, like, cufflinks with anchors. And, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not all men. Oh, look at that. Bro, I got Super Saiyan level high. I went to an alpaca farm where you just get put in their field with 100 alpacas and feed them. But they were like ultra aggressive and would fight and spit at each other. And we got covered in disgusting spit. It was strangely hilarious, disgusting at the same time. 7 out of 10 would recommend. That's crazy. I don't know if I could be high for that. I'd be anxious as hell. Particularly when you say they're all aggressive. Me just trying to vibe, have a good time, and then the alpacas just trying to loogie on each other. That's so funny. Do you pay for that experience or you like rock up? Where is it? Can I Google it? That's so funny. No, I think they're a really cool animal, but I do feel like they have a lot of attitude, hey? Or maybe not attitude, like personality or something? I don't know. They seem very touchy, like, you know... what's the word? Like, very, Not that I'm high or anything, but I want to say, like, opinionated? I don't know, they just look very uppity, don't they? We have, like, a petting zoo here in Wagga. And even the ones there, they do look like they're always going to spit on you. Like, they don't look like they particularly want a pat or anything. They just, you know... These are pretty cool, huh? In hindsight, it wasn't the best decision I made. Hey. But on paper, Josh, on paper, it sounds like the best time ever, but also, doesn't it? Just feeding, relaxing. How are you meant to know that they'd all get super territorial and angry? Oh... I'm just, like, imagining, like, the expectation. Like, man, this is going to be so sick and chill. And then all the alpacas... Get the fuck out of here! Like, just yelling at each other. Just being incredibly... Because they do, like, the whole point of, like, having them on farms, right? To my understanding, is they're really territorial and, like, will stomp the shit out of foxes. Like, absolutely, like, stomp them into oblivion. Like, kill them. So, when you say they're aggressive, or like, don't do, I totally, yeah, I can see that. That's scary. Or while being high, too, trying to, de-escalate the situation with a bunch of animals that don't speak English. Hard yakka. Oh, wow. This actual place where you go do this. Let's give it a look. Ooh. That looks awesome. Oh, Brecky with the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Emily would love this. Where is it? Her birthday's coming up on Saturday. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god. Hey, bit of brekkie with the alpaca. I love it. Afternoon. There's Josh high as fuck. Just trying to keep his cool. Jesus. Jesus. Calm down, everyone. You can have a private function there. That's lovely. Oh, look at this guy. God, these ones look so friendly compared to... This one's kind of given side eye, actually. Kind of given, like... How awesome. They're cool, man. My neighbor has one that is super chill. If you raise them from babies, they're like animals and will just love you. But if they are just left to paddock in the herd, they won't like human interaction. Crazy. Bro, the website makes it look so blissful, but it was like, how imagine the yard in jail. Imagine the rest of this video. This guy just freaking out. That's so funny, dude. Like I was these things outnumber me 15-1 and would 100% end my life if it kicked off. They would literally, yeah, like, because they're pretty big, right? Like they're like they're horse, well, not horse sized. They're decent sized animal, man. And they stomp the shit out of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I like them, but after like experiencing them at like the local petting zoo, like I'm pretty weary of them. Same with things like goats. Like goats are pretty mean. Or like rams, I should say. Like goats are pretty cool, but like actual like male goats and rams, like the big circle horns, crazy animals, absolutely crazy. Same with kangaroos. People think they're nice. They're not. They're assholes. I think Santa and I were talking about it yesterday. How just dickheads kangaroos are. Nothing like midway through a croissant and jam and some kind of spits in your eye. Oh, what lovely breakfast. Oh my god! Breakfast turns into just fighting for your life to get out of the pen. Pardon me. Wonder if the owners know. Like, it's just kind of funny. Or whether even the owners know it's pretty hostile out there. Like, it's kind of like a war zone. When people pay their $70 and they're like, okay, into the pen. Do you think you could have been just too high for it? Or was it actually dire in there? That's so funny. I do remember going to essentially like I think it was the Canberra Zoo, and there was this we were trying to feed this baby lamb, I think. And there was like this baby lamb was just coming up to the fence with us, right? And then the male ram with the curly horns. Hey, Amy, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, Umlesh. We're feeding like this little like goat, right? Trying to like feed the little lamb. And the ram keeps coming over and keeps trying to headbutt the fence and stuff. And so we were quite young, me and my sister. We were probably about like 6 or 7. And I remember my dad just grabbing this ram by the horns and looping the horns through the fence so we could feed this fucking lamb. Like, I don't know. They're assholes, man. And it didn't even want the food. It just wanted to attack us as children. Like, just wanted to kill us. So my dad just grabbed it by the horns and was like, okay, feed the fucking lamb. Then we need to leave. Some animals are just crazy. People give them too much credit. No, it was pretty unsafe. I'll post up in Discord. Fuck, that's funny, dude. No, it was actually, yeah, definitely. It totally is like a private. It's like a private residence thing, isn't it? Yeah. Like, it's not like an organized business kind of deal, hey. It's like, Yeah, come to our family ranch. You should start it up. You should start one. Josh starts up his own alpaca ranch. It's actually safe. How funny, like, if your wife, like, you know, organizing it, thinking it's gonna be a nice, relaxing time, and actually, like, final destination with alpacas. How good is purple and gold, though? That's a bit aggravating that one looks so good, hey? I suppose that's why that's their default color scheme in, you know, 30k, right? It does look really good, though. God, do you really want to try something different? But this looks so good. Aggravating. I suppose the race isn't over yet. Once we, like... Because I do like that too. God, the dark purple and the gold looks so good, though. So does that, to be fair, actually. Let me kill the lighting a bit. I do like that. That is quite nice, but it's like very grim dark, which I'm not. Yeah, that's not me. Oh, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I might even make like an Instagram reel, see if I can get everyone to vote on it. Because don't get me wrong, I'll use all these in my army. I don't really give a shit if they're all different. But for the main theme of the army, I want like a, you know. Check Discord, don't let the smileys fool you. I was terrified. Okay, hang on. Oh my god. The sunnies, smart when you're high as balls. Oh, they are a bit... I don't know why I got goosebumps just looking at this guy. It's pretty intimidating, man. Thanks for sharing. Oh my god. They don't look like they fuck around, do they? Okay, that guy definitely fucks around. He's pretty cool. He's pretty tight. Hey, this guy mucks around. This guy definitely mucks around. Do they spit? Yes. Shit, yes, do they spit? Yes, dude. What's all this anti-alpaca propaganda? So Josh went high as a kite to this alpaca place that we were just looking at. So it's essentially pretty. You go and you pay to go have like an alpaca experience with a bunch of alpacas. And Josh was saying that it's pretty intense, right? Like it's pretty. These photos look pretty chill, but apparently it's pretty intense. And Josh was saying it felt pretty. No, dude. If I was high off my nuts, right, and this guy come over and looked at me, I would get out of the pen. I would get out. That guy's freaky. That's so funny. Dude, he looks like a skinwalker. Oh my god. Okay, he's chill. He's chill. Okay, you can actually kind of see the fear in this one, Josh, because you've got your arms folded. Yeah, dude, they kind of have like crazy... And it does look like this chick in the background is kind of wrestling. This little kid. They definitely look like she's kind of wrestling with one back there. And what's that one doing? Oh my god. Bro, imagine you come into the alpaca experience and this guy comes and just stares at you. Fuck, that photo's funny. No, dude, I can totally see why that's scary. It's very intense. Particularly when they make faces like that. Like that. Oh yeah, they're just fun-sized camels. Love to bite, spit, and kick. Not saying a lot of things to, you know, make me vouch for the alpacas. They're pretty, you know? You know, dogs don't do that. I suppose if they really are 7 foot, that's kind of intimidating. Imagine a 7 foot tall thing with cold dead eyes like this. Yeah, it was a vibe. Oh, I love that, Josh. I'm guessing you didn't go back. God, that's tight, isn't it? That's tidy. All the glitter boys. Do they give you any warnings too? Like, are they like, hey, like, don't make any sudden movements? Not that they're like dinosaurs or anything, but I just know that when I've like fed animals at the past in zoos, right? Like it's like when we fed giraffes, it was like, don't get too close, because they'll grab you by the hair and scalp you, right? And I don't know if that was something my mum just said, because there was like a line on the floor to step past, but I was pretty confident a giraffe was going to pick me up by my scalp and scalp me, you know? So I'm just wondering, was there anything like that? Like, or when we fed like lions, you know how you feed lions at the zoo through that little hole? It was like, don't put your fingers through, because they would literally like rip your hand off. And as a kid, you're like, okay. So I'm just wondering if there's any. So like, also when we went seal diving, right? We were told not to, kind of make like consistent eye contact, because the seals will charge at you. And if they are charging you, it's okay, because like that's how they kind of play and muck around. But when they're charging and mucking around and doing that, right? So what they'll do is they'll basically like play chicken. They'll like dive at you, and then at the last second pull away, and that's kind of freaky, right? So then it's like I'm getting these mixed signals as like, you know, like 17-year-old, like, okay, I don't look at them, but they're also going to charge at me and pull away at the last second. But I want to look at them just in case I feel like I'm going to get attacked by one. I don't know. Like, what makes an alpaca want to spit at you? Don't make eye contact. Oh, as dumb as the sparkle is, it kind of looks good too. Bro, we are in their hood. They do whatever the fuck they want. I just wonder if there's something that antagonizes them, right? We should totally look up an alpaca spitting, by the way. Did they actually spit at you guys too? What dogs? That would suck. No, I think it's a warning before they consume your soul. Because I've heard alpaca spit is like very gnarly, like green bile and stuff, I think. Alright, let me look up alpaca spit really quick. Hold up. Imagine saying you guys support alpaca to IKEA. Yuck. They're pretty intimidating looking, aren't they? Especially like the ones with the scraggly teeth too, right? Oh, is that the spit? This? Is that spit? I thought that was like food. I thought that dude was having a munch. Ew, really? Oh, this bad boy. Was that spit? That one looks like it's about to spit. No, that's food. Yeah. Cool. Alpaca's a bit dangerous. Oh, they're pretty good at it, aren't they? Okay, dude, I don't need the whole breakdown of... Dude, the way they loft the Lugia was pretty gross too, eh? Yeah, give me another one. But they will munch and then spit. Gross.
What you doing?
Oh, I see. That's the warning sign, right? He does the little mouth thing. Right. Dude, what a little bitch. Makes me angry.
And are there any in the wild, or are they just wild here?
Okay. For real. If this is you high feeding them, I couldn't get why it's very stressful.
Okay, so they're
Oh,
maybe
they
that they are
they only have the bottom row.
those teeth as not humans.
No, they're just for scraping up grass and other greens.
Huh.
Okay, good, 'cause this one's giving me the eye.
Oh, it's like they have like little shovel mouths. That's pretty cool.
You mentioned the spit before. Sorry, I'm not being fast enough.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Spit.
It's kind of like a dominance thing, trying to tell the other alpacas to go away, but you and me got them because they're too silly to look at each other.
It's not just their spitting that they're known for. Alpaca wool, aka fleece, is prized for its strength, its durability, and its inability to retain water.
Oh.
Also hypoallergenic, meaning it doesn't cook to help waterproof this.
Yeah, she's pretty dumb in comparison, aren't
Are there any in the wild, or are they just
they? That looks so hectic, eh? Yeah, no, I could totally get... I totally get why that was terrifying. But I'm the bad guy for spitting back at them. The court case is pending. I don't think it's wrong to spit back, right? That guy just said on that video that it's a dominance thing. So, like, what else am I meant to do? I mean, yes, I'm in their domain, but, you know, someone's got to tell him who's boss. No, I stand with you, Josh. I would spit back at them too. I mean, this guy's looking pretty cool too. I mean, let's be real. I think gold trim will make anything look good, hey? No wonder people still paint ultramarines, right? you guys had a chance to do some Japanese lessons yet? No, we should have put it on the in the car trip to Canberra. That would have been really sick. I need to just upload it to my phone. iPhones are really annoying with storing shit, so I need to get like a little file app. Because I could pull them up on OneDrive, but I don't want to do that when I'm out and about. I'm gonna like try and do it. So every morning, right, I go and wake up a customer, right? Because they still do a bit of NDIS work and get them dressed and ready for the day. But I'm thinking in that 20 minutes, you know, 3 times a week, I feel like that's like, you know, like an hour a week is like dedicated time. And then I can come on stream, Josh, and then we just speak Japanese to each other just for a little bit. Just a little hot minute. It's funny though, when you brought that up to me, and yeah, we were talking about it on Messenger. I was talking to Emily, and you could tell Emily, yeah, at the moment I said to Emily, do you have a noise gate on? I don't think so. Why is that? I hate the delay. We're waiting for Emily to talk back. No, when I said to Emily we should learn Japanese and go to Japan, yeah, Emily's so excited. Emily just want to try all the weird, quirky snacks they got, hey? That's Emily's main bread and butter. So I think Wavelink took away the ability to put a noise gate on. And I'll try this. Hello? Is that better? So sorry, Wavelink took away the ability to do noise cancellation unless you had a 4090, and then they realized how dumb that was, so they gave it back to us. So I just didn't re-enable it yet. We are planning a trip next year for a month, kid free. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I take lots of photos, man. I'd love to go. And I think this is how we started talking about it, right? I was like, oh, I'd love to go there, but I wouldn't want to not be able to speak the language, or you know what I mean? And in terms of planning to go over there for a month, what does the agenda look like? I wouldn't even know where to start going over there. That's awesome, Josh. Yeah, man, I just want to be able to have a brief onto and order food. That would be cool. Yeah. Even just to mildly understand, I think would be cool. Just to be able to communicate and go, hey, I'm looking for the toilet. And where is X? You know? Yeah, I don't have to be fluent in Japanese. Yeah, I just want to know how to get around and, you know. And also, I think unfortunately tourism's like one of those things, right? Like, I would look like the typical, like, a guy to take advantage of too. Big fat Australian have lots of money, you know, like, you know, and that's what would happen. I would go over there, I wouldn't speak the language, and they're like, hey man, you know, like, I want to buy X or whatever. And because I don't understand, I feel like I'd get ripped, right? I don't know, just, it would happen. So even just be able to go, hey man, like, what is this? Also, the other thing I watch a lot of travel shows, right? And the guy will go over there and they'll offer him, like, I think, it's like, I don't know if you've ever heard of betel nut, right? This guy who's like, makes a living on YouTube just traveling to different places, right? Jess will just take whatever substance is offered to him. And because he doesn't speak the language, they give him this betel nut, and they're like, "Oh, it's like a drug, right?" And so it makes them feel euphoric and whatever, and they chew it. And without even thinking, he just swallows it. Like that would happen to me because I don't speak the language. I would just swallow whatever they give me. Be like, "Oh, it tastes like shit. Cool." But because I don't know it, I would still be like, "Yeah, okay. Well, what do you want me to do with it?" And eat it, you know. I can just sense that happening to me because I can't speak the language, you know? And I mean, he was fine after it, but like, big no-no, right? You meant to chew it and then spit it out. Yeah, I've just written down heaps of bucket list items and now I need to create a map. You have a brief convo. Yeah, exactly, right? Like... Also, Loki, I love haggling too. So that would be like a big thing for me, learning the culture and the language. Like, what's acceptable haggling? You know, like what's the average price of X? You know, would love that. Would love that. Me going over to Japan to just solely haggle for Pokemon cards. that would be my dream holiday. Oh, they have the Pokemon centers over there too, man. That would be cool. The legit Pokemon stores that just look like the Pokemon centers. Oh my god. Okay, as dumb as this color scheme was, it kind of looks fire with the trim, eh? Oh my god, how crazy dumb is that? That looks really good. the fuck? Stupid. Hang on. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, player. I get it. The blue and pink are just unlikely friends, aren't they? They look quite cool together. Oh, my uncle, I think, went to Japan as well and told me about these Gundam cafes. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes, he went here. Yes. Or they all have these crazy statues, do they? Oh. God, men is so weird, hey? Like, that's something I would have in, like, my front lawn if possible. God. God, there's just so much cool shit. You know? Like, we have a giant pineapple, dude. Even the fact that, like, they have Warhammer World in the UK. Warhammer WoW. And, like, giant space marines and... I don't know. Everyone's cool with that. Because it is cool. Yeah, Australia are a bit late to the party with cool stuff like that, eh? Weirdly looking good, that one. I don't know how to feel anymore. Nah, I definitely need to make a video on social media and just get people to pick, I think. Or maybe I just finish them with the rest of the accent colors, because I think I'll do like a lot of neon green and stuff. Bizarrely strong, this color combo, hey. Don't know what's going on. This one's going to be interesting, isn't it? The other thing I didn't realize about Gundam too, Josh, is one of my friends, Brian, from like a company I used to work for, he's really into Gundam. And he does a lot of, like, Pokemon Gundam, which I didn't realize was a thing. And they, like, definitely have their shit in order, right? Like, where is the Warhammer Gundam? That would be sick. Like, even just the, you know, the action figures that Warhammer has. Like, imagine those as Gundam kits. With, like, articulated hands and stuff snapped together. That'd be pretty fun. Pokemon Gundam, please explain. No, sorry, not Gundam, like, specifically. But the kits. You know, the way they're built? Does that make sense? Pokemon model kits, I suppose, is what they're actually called. Me calling every kit that he's like, I got no kit. Does that make sense now? I'll see if I can find them. Yeah, because are they not made by the same company? Yeah, let me go. Pokemon model kit. Yeah, these little things. I've never seen these before. Are they at Zing as well? Yeah, they're so cheap, and they literally like built like a little Gundam. So sorry, not actually Gundam, but you know what I mean. Yeah, they're super cool. Yeah, they come in like a little sprue like this. Yeah, they look like a lot of fun, and they're so cheap. Like, how ripped are we getting with Games Workshop stuff? Absolutely $30 for Dragonite and fucking Charizard, bro. That's cool. Let me know when you're finishing streaming and I'll put your fish on. What are you talking about? Are you cooking? That's right. I've only got 2 more trims to go, and then I'm going to jump off early and make a video about what we should vote on, I think. Look at Greninja with the water sword. Stupid. Yow. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, hey? Safe for stream, thank you. Do you think it's super inappropriate to get this tattoo in Japan? Oh, that's thick though, isn't it? Oh, that's cool as fuck, isn't it? Maybe? Or is it more inappropriate to not get it done by like a Japanese artist because it's like Yakuza kind of style? Or Yakuza, however you say it, right? God, what a cool as fuck tattoo. And the tattoo of the Gyarados on the Snorlax is hilarious. That's my argument. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Is it not more inappropriate to get it by some Australian dude, right? I don't know. But then again, my tattooist who's done all my tattoos, right? He's big into Japanese sort of art and things like that, and does a lot of like is it the Hanya masks, the women who are like scorn and they turn into demons and stuff, right? And he's big into that. So I suppose he respects the culture and he can go do something like this, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That would be my argument, bro. Like, is it not more inappropriate to get it a Yakuza mimicking tattoo? Not. That's my argument, but I don't want to be insensitive. What does your partner think, right? I suppose she'd know more than us, but that's how I'd look at it, right? And I might sound like a bit of a boomer for saying this too. I'm not even sure what the culture is like in Japan about tattoos. Because I think even before I started committing to getting more of my tattoos, like, I think even my parents were, like, not big into them and were, like, kind of like, oh, you know, you never get a job. Haha, joke's on them, I work for myself. But shit like that, right? Like, it wasn't frowned upon, but it was just, like, not super common. And now that's totally changed, I feel. Well, the people I associate with get more tattoos. But I always thought in Japanese culture it was kind of frowned upon, maybe? But I don't know if that's some SBS documentary I would have watched like 10 years ago, you know? do you get what I'm saying? Like, that might be just an outdated kind of worldview I have. And I suppose in like Aboriginal culture too, it's pretty frowned upon. Like my nan and pop thought it was dumb as shit that I got a bunch of tattoos. Like, they would be like rolling in their grave. My pop, I got a tattoo for my pop, and he'd be like rolling in his grave. But you know, yeah, totally changed. It's not even linked out where I work. Yeah. I don't think anyone cares now, or like people who I associate with don't care. But when I was growing up, my parents would be like, yeah, they're kind of unprofessional for having tattoos. Now it's kind of like, oh, you like kind of have like a personality of having tattoos. Everyone's got like a cheeky tattoo of something. Have you got tattoos, Josh? Have you already got some? Because this would be sick. That's a cool tattoo. What you should totally do though is find a nice artist you like, hit them up on Instagram and run it by them. Because honestly, if they're a good tattooist, like they'll be really chill about it and be like, yeah, this is cool. I'd do this or. My brother is head to toe covered. Oh my god, that's sick. Nah, man, not yet. Yeah, tattoos are fun, man. I would be head to toe covered if I had the money. But I want to get some now that I've sorted my weight out, and that's a totally respectable thing to think about. I used to worry about that stuff very heavily, and I think honestly, without oversharing, I think that's why I've got them in not as conspicuous spot. Like, you know, I'm never gonna get one until I'm happy with my weight. I'm never gonna get one on my belly or anything. I would love a belly tat, but until I sort that out, yeah, totally, I respect that. And honestly, I think most people who I've seen lose weight and their tattoo shrinks and whatnot, they actually look crisper, which is so funny. It's kind of like when you draw on a balloon with a texture and it shrinks, it brings it all close together. It can be really fucked depending on how like symmetrical the image is, but for most, like, you know, pictures and stuff, they look a lot better because this if given time, the skin shrinks and then it all brings all the pigment close together. They look pretty tight. And can I just say too, I don't know if it's intentional as well, but the getting a Snorlax post weight loss, pretty meta, pretty cool. I didn't think of that. What do you mean? The balloon thing, like the tattoo looking crisper. Yeah, no, honestly, I can remember looking up very young because that's what I was putting off tattoos and like, what if my arm shrinks and fucking rah. But yeah, if you look it up, like tattoo post weight loss, a lot of the time it'll look nicer. Yeah, and like I said, unless it's like a portrait, and like there are things that where it needs to be kind of the way it's been done, but like, you know, for something like that, Snorlax, that could distort a bit and you wouldn't even notice and it would look good. It's like I'm not saying people out there, you should do, focus on weight loss. Emily and I are trying to do that at the moment, trying to sort of keep active. I want to start going to the gym again and things like that this week. But just need to get my sleep schedule sorted. I keep oversleeping now. I keep taking my my stuff too late. So I'll be really drowsy. So I'm not saying don't lose weight. I'm just saying if you do, it's not a problem, bro. You don't have to stay fat with tattoos. Like. You know, for a shitty experiment, the orange and pink looks pretty good. God, what is going on? How am I going to pick? They all look pretty tight. That's making me angry, dude. I got 2 more to do. I wish there was a program to plan a sleeve out. A program, oh my god. So you completely draw your plan and then give it to an artist to make their own. Rather than just pictures, etc. Wait, what do you mean by that? Like... Because I'm sure if you linked up with an artist, right? Like... And kept going to them for like complete work and stuff. Like all of my tattoos have been drawn to fit each other, if that makes sense. So I don't see why not. Like there's definitely, yeah. I'm just in the majority of like I'm not sure what I like kind of like the patchwork sleeve look of just getting whatever tattoos and making them fit together. But like that flail, for instance, was like drawn. He like traced that spot on my arm and around the snail and stuff, and making sure they weren't touching, because apparently touching tattoos is a big faux pas. I understand that. But yeah, drawn to fit, right? And then he was like, we can draw something really cool, like a little snake in here once you want to fill that in. I suppose you could have it all drawn from the get-go. Oh, like a 3D model. That'd be cool. I see what you're saying. So like you can like visualize your arm. Right, okay. I suppose in a way, I'm kind of a psychopath where I try not to even think about it until it's just on my body, and then I gotta live with it, like... Because even when I was, even when I got the flail on my elbow, right? I was really worried about that. And I was like, oh my God, like trying to visualize it. But I knew if I kept thinking about it, I would just overthink it and not want to get it done. So I was just like, I don't know, I'm just going to fucking tune out for a week before my tattoo. Not even try and think about it, just rock up, get it done. And then look at it. And then I could tell... After I got it done, like the anxiety goes away. I'm like, okay, cool. It looks sick as fuck. But I mean, it makes sense because they're permanent, right? Well, not permanent, but you can get rid of them if you hate it, you know. But time and money and like, for example, when he showed me this flail, he like free-handed the flame, so then I didn't even know what it was gonna look like. Looks sick, but I don't know. I suppose you just want to go through their Instagram, make sure it's shit that you love. I'm an overthinker, I need to plan everything out, etc. And I suppose that comes with your job too, right, brother? Like, that's kind of your, you know, that's how it operates, so it makes sense you'd want that as well. But I do love the chaos of not knowing how the sleeve's going to look once it's finished, or how the tattoo's going to look, or I don't know, there are a lot of factors which are just either not accounted for, or we just wait and see. Do you think also it comes from getting your first tattoo? Because I remember getting this heart. Which one? This one, right? Always looking at this heart and being like, oh my god, it's not quite pure red. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Freaking out about it. And then now I'm older, like I don't know, they all look the same. Even when I got this tattoo, so this is like one of This is like one of my first tattoos. Sorry, that's my first tattoo, right? Or second major tattoo. I got this one, and then I got the flail in not too long ago, about 2 months ago. And because this is fresh, it looked quite new and quite vibrant. And then people would always complain about these tattoos and be like, oh, like, you know, it looks so faded, brother. It looks, you know, and that's why I wouldn't want a tattoo, because it looks faded. So I started getting really anxious about it. And I was like, oh my God, I need to rub bio oil. Right. And then make them all look the same, you know, try and revive these. It just needed to heal in and settle in, because they all look the same now. Like, they don't look any more faded than, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's, and if I can speak on your behalf, Josh, also, like, as a fellow bigger lad, I think, like, things like body dysmorphia are a real thing, right? So then you're always like critiquing the way you look and things. And so like that one comment that someone said to me, like, oh, your other tattoos look so faded. I'd be like, oh, fuck, man, fuck. You know, like the anxiety and the self-consciousness comes out. But no, I promise you, the first tattoo you get, you'll love it, and it's gonna look sick, and you're gonna look at it all the time in the mirror. And there'll be times where you're like, oh my God, I need to get this touched up. But you gotta kiss all that goodbye. You gotta not get sucked into that, because it looks good. You sound very similar to me though when I first got like my first big tattoo. I keep trying to tell Emily to get her tattoos, but yeah, well, 100% getting something on my Japan trip. Ah, oh, please. I'm overthinking, need to plan everything out. Yeah, works great for my job, sucks for everyday life. That it looks sick, yes. People are shit, man. Comments are going from too fat to too skinny. Oh my God. Ah, Josh, you look unhealthy, mate. God. You're a pretty big fella. Are you sure you're not dying now? Yeah. No, you can't fucking win. The mob is fickle, brother. Aren't they? Look, I'm happy for you, bro. And you sound like you're loving it too. But it is funny. It's almost like... And it also comes from other fat people as well. Isn't it? People are shit, man. Comments have gone from too fat to too skinny. And my brain has put that on loop. That's just literally the same... I know it's like not a fat comment, but it's like... Someone was like, this tattoo's so faded. God, that one looks so new. And I'd be like... Stop. Now I need to rub bio oil on it every day to feel normal. Mental health, yeah. People need to talk about mental health more. People also need to stop saying shit. Don't say that to my face, brother. Don't tell me something on my body permanently looks faded, or I look too skinny or too fat, bro. Stop. No, I feel that, Josh. You look great, by the way. I can't believe people would say that you look too skinny. I swear it's like a almost like a jealousy thing too. It's like sometimes the comments like you look too skinny now come from people who knew you were fat and are also like a little bit fat also. So it's like a weird cop out thing to be like, nah, you're like too skinny now. That's not me, Joshy. Yeah, no, I know you. I know what you're talking about. You know what the other comment is always funny? And like I just have like family members that have done this. Is like when someone does have like a pretty life-changing physical change. And then people always be like, yeah, I liked him better when they were fat. I'm like, okay, brother. Okay. But like why can't we just be happy for him? Like, you know? Sad, but it's true. Oh, I love you, brother. Yeah, no, I want you to be proud of what you've done. It's awesome. You look great. But it is the jealousy thing, isn't it? It's very common. Australia has this thing that's like very like tall poppy syndrome, you know? And I swear it's so common. I want you to say, wow, you look like you put on weight, when they are shocked and speechless. See, that's what you sound like. Wait, I want to say, wow, you look like you put on weight when they're shocked and speechless. And you go, see, that's what you sound like. But I'm too much of a pussy people pleaser that I could never do that to another human. It's the backhanded comments too. Thanks, brother. Love you, brother. I would always get, you would be so beautiful if you lost weight. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not hard to look the person next to that fucking thing. Bro, you look great. Shut the hell up. People definitely get jealous. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh my god. Yeah, I liked them more when they had no self-confidence and I could just control them. Too real, Josh. Too real. Have you been talking to my therapist? Is that what you've been doing? No, brother. I think mental health, yeah, 100%. And our outlook on ourselves and like, I don't know, everything's so intertwined, right? Emily and I were looking at old photos of myself and I was skinny as a rake and I could still point at that picture and be like, nah, I definitely thought I was fat as a house. You know? And then now I'm less caring about it, but it's more for health reasons, right? I'm not as jaded and, you know, not as anxious about being a bigger guy. I mean, I've kind of taken it in my stride, right? And call myself Big Jack of Little Minis on purpose, right? I remember I was doing a commission and that YouTube video I did of the decals, the guy was like, wow, you do really good work for someone with such a big hands. And we're like, thank you, brother. Thank you. You know? I don't know. You'll never get away from the comments. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight. And people do when you finally do take that step and like, yeah, it is very much that whole, yeah. Oh, all of a sudden you have confidence. And now I'm jealous of that because I don't have a confidence. And I'm skinny. Okay, one more go. Oh, shit. Your mum loves these bad boys. Oh, I could tell it wasn't malicious, but it's funny, isn't it? Like, because your brain can also like go to the insecurity place really quick as well, right? I don't know. Mental health is very interesting. And it's funny, isn't it, too? Like, when I was quite younger, before I met Emily, and ironically, I met Emily just after. I was going through a lot of, like, body dysmorphia stuff and, like, working out a lot and doing a lot of powerlifting. And because I was like, me skinny, be happy, you know? And I lost a bunch of weight. And people would be like, oh, incredible, dude, incredible. And it didn't fully fix my mental health, but it made it better. And then I met Emily, and then my mental health was way better. But, yeah, I think you need to take care of both. I think there are still people who are skinny and unhappy. But you look like you're skinny, happy, and thriving and glowing, brother. And that's what we want. That's what most people should strive for, right? Man, that's me down to a T. Oh, wait, which part? Sorry. I've been kind of rambling. I know, sorry. I hate when I do that, and I wish we were all in Discord just yakking. Yeah, I think when I was younger and I was like fresh out of high school, broke up with my ex-girlfriend, had a mohawk, lifted a bunch of weights, got like semi-happy, like semi, you know, like almost there, you know. I was skinny, buddy, going on dates with Emily, stalking her at the jewelry store. I don't know if I've talked about that on stream. Made her be my girlfriend. No, I'm kidding. You know, I just made it convenient for us to meet. I mean, she doesn't remember me stalking her at the jewelry store, but anyway, off topic. But yeah, I wasn't quite. I don't think my happiness was quite there, but it did bring back self-confidence, and then I was able to sort of explore that and mental health a bit more as I got older, which is good, you know. Because I think when you lack that growing up, it's like, where else the fuck do you get it from? We've been together for 7 years. We're past the honeymoon period, so I should start trying to get healthy. Hey, seven years of honeymoon. Oh, 100%, dude. Don't get me wrong. I still have demons that I'm working through, but I'm a lot happier. I couldn't have done it without my wife, though. She's the real MVP. Yeah. And I think at the time, I didn't quite. When I did lose the weight, and that's why I'd like to do it again now. When I did lose the weight, and I still had insecurities of being fat, like, you know, because I was about 80 kilos. Yeah, now I'm, you know, baby. But at that time, I was still like, yeah, I'm pretty fat. You know, but I'm not fat enough to where people would call me fat. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like my brain was like, you big fat, you big boom boom. But then in public, it'd be like, no one would call me fat. Like, so then it was enough confidence to function, you know? I started meeting people and, you know, had the balls to ask Emily out on a date, and, you know, that helped. But then I had to do some, like, inner mental health stuff. But no, mental health is cool, bro. Everyone should be invested in it. But you look great, brother. I can't wait. I'm on the wait list, bro. Emily and I are trying to get our snacking in order. That's the hard part. Like, I think when you grow up with families who like kind of like food is like an event thing, and everyone you gotta finish everything. You gotta be full, you know. It's a very Australian, very, you know, eating is to, you could be completely stuffed so you fall asleep. That's how full you gotta be. And it's hard to unlearn that. Oh, you know what's so funny? All of these models I fucking I could not even get behind, but then all of a sudden you add that trim and they're all good. Oh, thanks, man. Anytime, brother. Anytime. And buying takeaway. Yeah. I don't invest in mental health because it doesn't have compound interest rates.
But that is the thing. It actually does. It actually does. In the long term, compound, even, and with inflation, okay, you look after your mental health now, you'll be laughing all the way to the bank, okay? Retirement age, you've done all the investing into your mental health. Retire, perfect mental health, okay? Spend all your money on whatever the fuck you want. It does actually have compound interest. Invest in mental health. Well, you should. It's going to boom in this economy. Dude, that's fantastic. It's a hard road. Anyone that says otherwise, or that it's the easy way out, can go eat a bag of dicks. But trust me, it's worth the journey. No, thank you, dude. Did I paint that guy's chest thing? No, I better do that too. The seminar we went to, that was so helpful in explaining that if you don't look after your mental health, it plays such a big part in losing weight. Yeah, absolutely right. And maintaining it. Yeah, absolutely. And they were saying too, like, how common it is as well to just go on a diet for like a month or whatever, and then immediately put it back on, if not more. So instead of dieting, it's just more about like healthier choices and being more conscious. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Instead of like, like if I do eat takeout, like, is there any reason why it has to be a large combo? You know what I mean? Like, is there any reason it has to be that, or can it just be just 2 little hamburgers? Just to get me through that fix. One is 1,000 calories, one is like 400. Like, and it still kind of hits the same spot, really, for me anyway. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Just be more conscious of choices like that and be more in control of, And being in a financially stable position, like I'm doing well, and I'm comfortable. So if it really means that I spend, $5 more on getting less takeaway food, my fat brain doesn't have to kick in and be like, okay, I'll just get the lunchtime dinner box, Because in reality, I could have just went to IJ and got something cheaper anyway, It also doesn't help with my portfolio. Instead, I invested in Pfizer. Invested in Pfizer? Could you do that? Bro would have been rich, brother. Yeah, but I never thought I could fix my mental health, so I just kept bottling that shit up and down. Shit up and compacting it down. This journey made me learn that I have the strength to change shit. Aw, lovely, man. I'm proud of you. I think a lot of people are too scared to talk about it. I think even I think we are the generation that is changing that slowly. But yeah, I don't know. I've talked with like, my family and tried to sort of work on things that weren't making me sort of necessarily happy as like a younger person, and maybe where a lot of my insecurities come from. And sometimes people want to hear that, some people don't. And I think you ultimately, you just have to look after your own mental health and work through that, right? Like, identify if there is a problem, and yeah, try your best to work through it. It's not going to be fun or easy. I was pretty sad for a long time, but the light on the other end of the tunnel is a lot more satisfying, for sure. And I think a lot of people don't identify that sometimes mental health is lacking in themselves, hey? I just don't have to live with stuff that I'm not cool with. 100%. 100%. It isn't some sort of weird Australian culture where that's just the way things are, brother. If it were that way, no one would be happy. No one would be happy. Hard to just combine the two, 1400 calories. No, Corpse. This is what we're... No, you're talking to a bunch of larger people, Corpse. Stop. We don't want to do that. Hard to break up that smooth road you've made by compacting shit down and down. That's a long journey, but worth it. 100%. 100%. Yeah. I think and your brain... I mean, the weirdest thing with mental health is your brain tries to make it comfortable, and it's like... Okay, everyone, you feel bad about being a big guy, so just have a little nibble, brother, and you'll feel, trust me on this, you'll feel better, okay? It's very easy to, yeah. And when I was lifting weights, it was like, okay, I'm losing weight, I'm feeling happier. But then, now the new problem is, I'm not muscly enough, oh my god, I'm not lifting enough, As soon as you quell that mental health of being like, am I enough for X thing? I was out of control yesterday. I was feeling emotional. I'm trying to break that habit. Yeah. And it's hard, right? It's hard. 100%. And I think it can sneak up on you, right? Where you're like, okay, I've had a good run. Time to like dip back in. And I think even with like quitting vaping, it just kind of made me feel like things were possible, like I'm in a mental state where I'm no longer as stressed as I was, maybe at my day job or, with my family relationships and things that were stressing me out. I think if I didn't have my mental health under wraps, I probably wouldn't have been able to quit, smoking or vaping, right? And sure, I smoke occasionally, like I smoke a cigarette. Love smoking. If it wasn't bad for you, I'd do it all the time. But I've got to understand that, coughing every day probably not as normal. And as much as I'd always tell myself like, and Emily can, I would sometimes lie to myself and be like, dude, I just concentrate so much better on the vape, I can't fix my mental health. I'm genuinely way too fucked up in the head. That's complex PTSD in a nutshell. Jeez, brother. Do you see a therapist, Corpse? You should totally see a therapist. I'm not sure if a therapist is even equipped to it. I don't know a lot about PTSD, but I appreciate your honesty heaps, Josh. Yeah, likewise. Yeah. Well, I'm always here for you weirdos. The only treatment for what I have is coping tools, which I have. Seeking more help wouldn't do anything but destroy the small amounts of stability I have. Well, I mean, if that works for you too, also, you know what I mean? And I suppose in essence, that's what we're trying to get at. Like, what does work for you? Because like Josh is saying too, like, putting up with stuff isn't a good coping strategy. For me, talking to a therapist about what was bothering me and things like that, and, talking to my wife about, you know, what bothered me for a long time. Stuff I wouldn't tell anyone, I would fucking keep it wrapped up just because I thought it was embarrassing or people would look at me funny. And then I tell my wife, and then the huge load drops off my shoulders, and I go, huh? Why the fuck was I scared about that? Huh? Why'd my brain do that? You know, I think you can fight with your brain a lot sometimes. 100% Big Jack and Little Minis. Wait, you quit vaping? Yeah, brother. Yeah, baby. Haven't looked back. Stop coughing all the time. I'm definitely... No, oh, sorry. Dude, pull that photo off for Josh. Definitely not as good a painter off the vape. But, you know, these are sacrifices we have to make, I suppose. You barely cough now. Shut up. I hardly cough. Maybe I coughed a little bit more when I vaped. Okay, what the fuck are we doing with all these Empress children, man? They all look so good now with the trim. It's so confusing. I'm going to put purple to the side because I think that's just like a bit boring. But like these guys too. I feel like that looks pretty good now. And crazy, but... I like that one too. Fluoro pink and purple and trim looks quite good. Or fluoro pink and blue, I think it is actually. Confusing. And then just fluoro pink does look good too. It's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, how fun's the sparkly one? Maybe we do sparkle? Is that stupid? I don't know, brother. I do like that too, though. It's confusing, isn't it? Because now all of a sudden they look good. Oh my god. I'll paint them all up, I reckon. Anytime I see a new therapist or shrink, they force me to discuss my childhood, which I never want to. Honestly, brother, I know you don't want to hear it, but it helped me. And sometimes, I don't know. I suppose you got to make that call for yourself, right? Whether that does help or not. Help me heaps. Help me stop compartmentalizing stuff, I suppose. Us Lesbian. Amazing art. Love that name, by the way. Or maybe it's... Is it... Usles Beyond. Usles Beyond. Amazing art. They are fucking sick. Thanks, man. But actually, can we just fucking vote on what looks sick? Because they all do. Can we... what's an easy way to number it? Alright, I'm going to count down. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, okay? Actually, hang on. Hold up. Let me line them up so they're all on screen, yeah? Alright, ready? This is going to be a clusterfuck, but I'm going to pick them up one at a time. Oh, Nick Briggs, thanks for the follow, baby. While you're here, Nick, please help. Nick, help. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start voting, okay? I like pink. Us Lesbian. Did you say fluoro blue? No. Fluoro pink. Fluoro pink. I like the sparkle, but I'm biased because I have pink car. Me like pink car. I chucked up a pic of one of our lawnmowers. Oh, I like that. God. I like horses, but horse girl's freaky, huh? Alright, before I get sidetracked, hang on. I would avoid fluoro. Is it poisonous? Yes, I'm lesbian. Only like myself. What's that mean? Third top. Really? Really? Hang on. Okay, hang on. I won't. Alright, so I'm going to pick them up one at a time, okay? So we'll do the top 5 and then the bottom 4, okay? But so what's that? That's 9, okay? I'm going to count them off and put them in the exact same spot, okay? So we got number 1, okay? Number 1. So this is... Hang on. Let me get nice and tight on this, eh? So this is magenta over a violet, basically lower half, right? Okay. The number 1, okay? I just want you to remember your vote, okay? 1, okay? 2 is magenta and sparkles, okay? So it's essentially, oh, sorry, a bit of hair there. Magenta over a white zenithal prime with sparkles. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to not read chat until we go through all of them. Okay, magenta and sparkles, number 2. Okay, number 3. This is orange, and sorry, the lighting may fuck this one a little bit in the votes and the judging. This is an orange and fluoro pink downpour, right? So we got like kind of like an orange undercoat with like a fluoro pink, okay? That's number 3. Number 3. Number 4. This is fluoro pink over a navy blue, I believe. Yeah, navy blue, yeah. So fluoro pink over navy blue. So like navy blue undertone. Okay, this is number 4, okay? Number 4. Is everyone keeping up? Am I going too quick? Tell me if I'm going too quick. I'll have a quick read. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is it's a magenta over navy blue. Okay, so very similar to number 4. Okay, number 4 was fluoro, whereas this is magenta. Okay, so number 4 is the fluoro. Number 5 is magenta. Okay, number 5. Okay, then we got number 6. Number 6 is violet undercoat with pink fluoro over the top. Okay, 6. Okay, 6 fluoro with violet bottom, like undertone. Okay, fluoro with violet. Okay, 7 is just fluoro with a black undertone. Okay, what? 7 is just fluoro. Okay, well, 6 is hot as fuck. We'll go back to 6. Yeah, 6 is fluoro with violet undertone. Yeah. And then 7 is just pure fluoro, which looks pretty cool. Oh, fuck. 8 is this one I either had a hit or something went weird, but it looks good. So this is fluoro pink on the left, and then like a navy blue on the right. Sorry. Navy blue on the left, and then fluoro pink on the right. And that's number 8. Yeah? Kind of base. 9 is just purple.
Is that a...
Oh,
Wait.
Whoa! We finally get to use the Rage soundtrack. Yes, baby. Yes. Oh, thanks for the raid, Troll Trader. How are you guys? Can you help me? Help! Okay.
Oh my god, the raid!
Oh, thanks for the follow, Troll Trader. I love you, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We were in the middle of voting. Holy shit. 6 hot as fuck. Real men wear pink. True. Look at me now, brother. I'm in costume. It's OSL, bro. Hey guys, it's too late to say I'm colorblind. They are all grey to me. Which one is the prettiest grey? Lucky number 7 for me. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck. 7. Okay, so seven's a nice one. This is, I don't want to sway you, but this is my favorite. Go follow Troll Trader, by the way. I'm not like your average streamer. I don't have that shout out button. We should probably look into that. This is number 7, so this is pure fluoro, yeah? Kind of hot. I kind of like it. But I want people to pick, so can we all just start typing what we vote? So this is number 7, okay? Bottom left, second one in. This one? Second from last, confusing. This one?
No.
Wait. 3 is going to look great when it dials back because of the gun and armor joints. I do, and this one was like a dark horse, man. This is like orange and pink. This is like, these are contrasting colors exactly, you know? 4 is a bit more pro. Yeah. This is like probably what I would do if I had to jump out of bed and do it tomorrow. This is probably what I'd paint it like without even giving it any thought. But I just want something a bit unique, right? So let's. Can we go through them one more time? We'll go through them one more time, yeah. So we got 1, right? Hold up. So this is what's it called? Magenta over violet. Okay. With the cheeky little gold trim. That's 1. Okay. Fuck. Feeling fluoro everywhere. 2 is sparkles with magenta. Just pure magenta, nothing else. Okay. Sparkles and magenta, yeah. 3, Yab's favorite, is orange pink. Ooh. 4, fluoro navy blue. 5, magenta navy blue. 6, fluoro over violet. Pretty cool. Focus. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, pure fluoro, baby. 8, this one might have been stone. It's blue glitter and pink. So fluoro and then blue glitter on the left hand side. Crazy. And then I tell you what, we'll get rid of that one. That one's just pre-heresy bullshit. That's, yeah, who cares about that? Okay, so actually there's only 8 entries. Okay, I'm gonna start reading through these. Okay.
Thanks very much for the follow.
Oh, thank you for the follow, baby. 6+ save. Thanks for the raid, by the way. You came at a good time because I think, yeah, if we can just get everyone to vote really quickly, that's my personal count. What's that mean? Why does that feel like threatening? 80s OSL. Don't play yourself. Oh no, well, I was trying to do like a weird kind of. Hey, thanks for the follow, baby. That your bloody personal account. Where you bloody follow Amaranth on that one. Cheeky little fella. So I kind of like dual tone paint jobs, right? I'll see if I can find an old one I've done on a Space Marine. I like 9 the best. Oh fuck. Okay, 9's back here. 9's back in a race. Just dark purple. That's very grim dark pre-heresy stuff, hey? I'm gonna go through quickly. So we got Emily, you said 1, 5, 6, 7. You can't vote for like 4 of them. Lucky number 7. That's 7 there. 7. Bottom left, second one in. So that's still 7. 3 is going to look great when it dials back in because of the gun armor joints. 4 is a bit more pro. 7. Yeah, type shout out streamer then. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Emily, can you type that and type troll trader, please? Please help. I'm just saying this is pretty important because like that's gonna be like my whole army, this color, right? It's 4 for me. Need to learn that method too. This one? So this one's like a cheeky. This one's like I think navy blue shot through an airbrush kind of at this angle, and then a magenta down from a zenithal. So it's like kind of got like the black blend and stuff. Kind of fun. And this is just the Liquitex fluoro paint. Super fun. Does bugger all over anything other than white. So just remember that, okay? It's pretty gnarly to paint with. So I think I did navy blue and then I sprayed white again over the top, and then that gave me the really nice purple, pink. Oh, where the fuck was she? Yeah. This is also my personal account. Likewise. These are looking fabulous. Thank you, Hot Armories. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think they look really cool. I just don't know. So can I show you? This is what we were working with before, right? And this is cool. I would say that this is almost closer to this and a little bit in between this, right? So it's actually more orange on top. This was another one I wanted to try too. But this is what I mean. Is how interesting it is once you start doing the trim and stuff, the opinion changes and you're like, huh? Because this looked like shit before. No joke. This looks so gross. And then this is how it's gonna look. Does that make sense? Wait, I like 10 the best. Wait, is this 10? Oh no. We need a stream vote. I don't know how to do them, guys. You might have to shortlist a couple and take them to finished. I think I'll do all of them and I might make a YouTube video out of it. We need stream vote. I'm a bad mod. We don't know how things work here, brother. We just stream it. We didn't expect a rate. We didn't expect more than like 6 votes, okay? Plus, to be fair, you said that you said that's the one you do if you get out of bed and do it. 4 is juicy. Yeah, 4 is nice. I think that's like that is yeah. Like if I had to think and go, oh, I do like a striking color scheme, that's what I'd do. But I just thought it was interesting. I was like a case study because the sparkle isn't getting as much love as I thought it would. But maybe I fucked up and I should have done the sparkle over the top of something like that. I think that would be quite funny. Fuck, I love that. Yeah, this is like before Possessed got nerfed into the ground, this is like a custom Possessed I made.
It's hard to see the sparkle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. How would we improve that, Embry?
Like, I think it's...
Can you Google how to do a poll? You can only see it on the leg, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite as impressive on stream, is it? No, you're right, Emily. It. That's how it was, hey? Yeah. Alright, let me have a look. I might better do it. Poll. Oh, setup menu. Okay, cool. Let's do this. I should be able to do it. Yo! What Marines we painting? What Emperor and children we painting? God, my fingers are all... Fuck, I can't type. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I add more? Oh, wait. Oh, what the fuck? Hang on. Okay. Can I not add more? Doing a poll is easy. Oh, great minds. Okay. Why can't I add 5? Can we get rid of? All right, I'm gonna go through. Okay. And I'm gonna make a judgment call, so we can get down to 5. Yeah. Okay. What do you think about this one? Just standard run of the mill. I'll even turn the brightness up a little bit. Pink and violet. Okay. Can I get an N in the chat if you want me to take it out of the vote? Can I get a Y in the chat if you like it? Make 2 polls. The winners from each get the 3rd poll. Oh my god. You want to run it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, out. Glitter. Yes, no. I think no on the glitter. I think until... Yeah, I'm gonna make a judgment call again. No glitter. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about purple? I'm gonna get rid of purple, okay? I think you should put them all in the microwave. Last man standing wins. You will be my army, my emperor's children. Yeah, get rid of purple. Yeah. Okay. One more to get rid of. I think as cool as this is, I'm going to use this somewhere else. Purple great for pre-heresy, but it is. I tell you what, I'm the kind of guy that would play pre-heresy with whatever. I'm going to go no and no to this one. Okay. So this is what we're left with. We've got... Okay. So we got... Number 1. Fluoro Crazy Pink. Like bubblegum. I'd shoot myself doing an army of it. Yeah. True. Bubblegum Pink for number 1. Orange and pink, number 2. Fluoro pink and purple for number 3. Magenta purple for number 4. And then we've got fluoro pink and violet for number 5. Okay. Alright, let me do this poll. Dog's dick pink for the win, baby! No one type, is it bubblegum pink in the chat, please, okay? We're not that type of stream. We're not that. Okay. Who dares wins? Okay, we got 1. Uluro bubblegum pink. 2. Pink plus orange. Bit weird. Oh. I can't even. 3. Veluro. Pink over navy blue. Over blue. You guys get the picture. 4. Magenta. Jesus Christ. Over blue. This is giving me my whole army, so please vote wisely. Don't vote some shit. I mean, they're all pretty good. Fluoro over violet. Okay. I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes. How do I change that? Two minutes? Is that fair? Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna rattle them off for 2 minutes, okay? Okay. Poll should be up. I think. If you click at the top for the chat, yeah. So we got number 1, okay? This is bubblegum pink, okay? Bubblegum. Focus. Pretty cool. Best part about this, someone I play, a game against, they go, is it bubblegum pink? And I go, yes it is, brother. Yes it is. Okay. Number 2. Fluoro pink over orange. Bit of a dark horse, but I like it. Because you're on Facebook, pretty, type your number in and I'll vote for you. Okay, this is number 2. Number 3, okay, we got fluoro pink over navy blue. Okay, bit of a nice one, like some nice cold tones and then really nice warm tones up top. I do like this one. Okay, 4, magenta over navy blue. Very similar. Don't get confused though. So we got fluoro pink on number 3 and then magenta on 4. Okay, both over in navy blue. Pretty cool. Okay, and then number 5, it's kind of like a mishmash of a lot of them. This is violet, and then a fluoro pink over the top of the violet. Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1. Okay, I'll vote for number 1. Okay. So number 1 is, Barbie Marine. Although I thought you said this was Barbie Marine. Both kind of Barbie Marine, hey. Isn't it funny? I did this one yesterday with Emily, and I was like, this is really obscure. I don't know if I like this. But it turned out really good with the trim. Number 3 again, fluoro over navy blue. And I might even lower the brightness so you can see how they all look again. I just don't know how this affects the vote. Not like comparison. First one is Barbie Marine, and then that's a Bratz. I can see that. I can see Bratz Marine. And then 4 is magenta over navy blue. And then 5 is fluoro over violet. Bratz is pretty funny, hey? Oh, wow. Okay, did the poll just end? Okay, so pink plus orange. So number 2. So we're doing that? Okay. I like it. It is very different. And I think the reason I wanted to do it, because I think I did the opposite with this guy. I think I did violet and then orange to pink over the top. But I think this is a funner way to do it that is different from your standard. Yeah, like I was saying before, that's how I do pink all the time, But it's pretty standard. No one's going to be fucking painting like this because it's weird as hell. And it's funny, isn't it? With the trim, it looks less orange and it does look like a sunburnt pink, which is kind of cool. I still like 2 the best. That's that guy, right? Number 2. Barbie Marines for the win. Yeah, I think it's just different enough to what I've seen online, right? Oh, and you could do. It's very Hold up, I'll show you. It's kind of this aesthetic. Ready? It is very much. I just realized it then. When you said pink sunset, it is very like a vaporwave aesthetic kind of thing, isn't it? So you go like pretty gnarly, fucking crazy shit. Yeah. Very otherworldly. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna post it on everywhere. I'm gonna say that this is the votes that we got. Yeah, Rainbow Mohawk. Yeah. Can I just show you because now that we've picked one, I'm just gonna quickly show you what I had in mind. Let me just quickly paint this. So a bit like this guy, where the accent color is essentially green, like a neon green. I'm gonna probably do the same thing with these type of guys. So I'll do his little lenses green. I'll just quickly do that before we end today, hey? I think you've pulled off synth without being tacky like it usually is. I love it. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Well, it's funny, isn't it? When you start dialing in, you're like, fucking, how many ways can I do pink, right? There's actually quite a few, apparently. Because I think once you start adding cool accents like this, and I'm just going to paint this green for... I mean, these are just example models anyway. Because I think once you start tying other colors to these, they're going to look really good. And just different, right? I'm so thankful we picked something with the fluoro, though. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I know we're just fucking around, but that looks sick already. Very much like this art. I'll pull it up. Hang on. I'd be interested to see. I'm going to post up on Instagram too. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I love the old school art of Noise Marines. But I've always hated the black trim. Because I think in my mind, like, if you're going to do Slanesh stuff, it should look very, like, garish and stuff. And very, I don't know, like, rock concert-esque. Very, I don't know. Black doesn't scream, like, lustful or, I don't know, any of Slanesh's, you know. Okay, let's be real for a sec. Once you highlight that green, that's gonna look fucking mint. Sorry for the long ass link. You're right, bro. You're right. And then once you highlight that green, it's gonna look fucking... And it's not even... He doesn't even have his backpack. So he's actually got a backpack that's very similar to this one, right? So if you imagine a pink backpack with two big gold speakers. Yeah, dude. Looks sick. Guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. Thanks to the lols and the kind words. Anytime, brother. Anytime. No, thank you for sharing it. And thank you for voting, man. I need the help. And that is not what I thought people would enjoy. I like it. I would say once I sort of... I'm gonna quickly highlight this. Just to show you where my brain's going. And then I'll probably call it a day too. God, that's cool. Now, thanks so much, Josh. Have a lovely rest of your week, brother, and I'll see you on Thursday if you're about. And then what color eyes? God, you could do like some freaky little red ones or something. Let me see if I can just quickly highlight with a lighter green. God, a little raid. We got to vote on our little army scheme. Bloody lovely, huh? What'd you say, by the way, Freddie? Because of you, I just bought some paints off Amazon. Oh my god, what paints you buy? Send us a link. Pink and whatever is always a winning combo. I think that's why I like this army, because it's just so different. my god, have fun. Super cool. And this is a bit rough. I'm not exactly blending it and stuff, but just want to show you where my brain's going. Because that looks killer. And I could totally sculpt some more mohawks, but I think that looks sick. I'm doing a little Charizard. Any oranges I haven't doing a little Charizard, and the oranges I'm cutting it, so I'm gonna try this one. Oh, okay. Let me have a look. Oh, game color extra opaque. I didn't even know they did that. Okay, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. We're going to the punk rock show. Yeah, dude. It's sick. In my head, that's how Emperor's Children look. Oh my god, where is the STL of Chaos Space Marine and Den of Vests and stuff? That'd be sick. That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool. Pretty gangster. I think they would all look like this, hey. Extra opaque just means extra chalk. There you go. Just like that guy's stepkid while he was in the Crazy Clark submarine. Oh my god, are you talking about the Ocean Gate? Oh, pretty. That's fucking funny. What do you guys think about that? Such a crazy story, right? And like, even, yeah, you're right. The stepbrother, commenting to Blink 182. Blink 182. Super funny, dude. I can't help but laugh about it, and I feel bad, but just crazy millionaire bullshit, right? Okay, dude, that looks sick. Oh, extra chalk. Well, that's $6 gone. I didn't need it, I guess. No, it's good though. It should provide better coverage. Pretty. All right, I also have to fly. Work tomorrow? You're a legend, Jacko. Thank you, bro. You're a bloody legend. Hey, thanks for bloody stopping in, yeah? Hey, love you, brother. Good night, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Yes, you went to a Blink 182 concert while his stepdad was down there. Well, pretty, how else do you cope? Me stepdad's dying. How else do I cope? I go to a Blink 182 concert, bro. God, it's so funny. Good night, Yab. Sweet dreams, brother. All right. Well, I think I might call it there, and I'll post these bad boys on Instagram. See if we made the right call. I think we did, because that's gonna look really nice. Yeah, these are fun too, but this is fun. And you're never gonna miss my models on table. And you know, as a commission painter, that's kind of what you want. That people just be like, paint my shit, because look at how cool yours is. Eh? That's what we want to do. Yeah, that's cool. And of course, not fully finished. Like I'll probably edge highlight that with a yellow and stuff. But very cool. Very, very, very cool. And different. All right, let's go raid someone, eh? Because Troll Trader was so nice. Thank you, Troll Trader. Mwah. Next time we gotta be on that, by the way, Emily. I wasn't expecting a big fat raid like that. Let's go have a look. Who was spending Warhammer? Mr. Ginge. Let's have a look. Oh, he's hot armories. Look at that. Mr. Ginge. I'm gonna go raid Mr. Ginge.
I'm pretty happy with that.
What should we say to Mr. Ginge? I love having a bit of a meme before we come into anywhere. Let's ask him about his name. What's up, Mr. Ginge? Shrek fan, are we?
Very happy with that. What's up, Mr. Ginge? Nothing much, very much. Big Jaguar minis. Shrek fan, are we?
Okay, kind of got my name right. That's good.
How are we? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it.
No, but serious, why name?
Oh, dear me.
You know, gingerbread.
Serious, why no? Because I'm ginger is why. Everyone who I know personally calls me Ginge, so it's Mr. Ginge.
You know, gingerbread in Shrek is actually named Mungo. The large one.
You know gingerbread in Shrek is actually named Mungo. Yes, yes I do.
Yes, so why aren't you called Mr. Mungo?
I do indeed. Do indeed. The large one indeed. But it's good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in.
He's been so nice to me.
Liam or Ginge. I'm a variety streamer from the UK. When I'm not painting minis, I'm playing games. So why don't you call me Mr. Mungo? Because my nickname is Ginge, because I'm ginger.
Yeah, but
So that's why I'm not called Mr.
But-
Mungo.
gingerbread man
So I'm a variety streamer from the UK. And when I'm not painting minis...
Isn't
I'm
called
playing
that,
games.
dude.
That is predominantly what the channel is, streaming games. So we play like Formula 1. We play... Yeah, but Gingerbread Man in Shrek. Is it called that, dude? What? I'm confused. No, my nickname is Ginge, because I'm ginger.
you should be called Mr.
Ginge.
Mungo.
Mr. Ginge. It's Mr. Ginge Gaming is what it is. So
All right, let's get ready.
very
We,
trivial.
we've tormented him enough.
This is you should be called Mr. Mungo. Well, we've put too much work into the Mr. Ginge. It's changing now. But yeah, when I'm not painting, I'm playing games. I do play like things like Formula 1, Farm Sim, Construction Sim.
Where did the name?
I'm a variety streamer. Getting a little bit burnt out, so I switched to painting minis. And thoroughly enjoying it. We're making a start on our Leviathan box. We've been on in
Okay, let's get raid. Let's stop stressing him out. I said, so where did the name Mr. Ginge come from exactly?
Where did the name Mr. Ginge come from? So, as I've said 4 times already, my nickname is Ginge because I'm ginger. So that's where that Ginge comes from. And Mr. is because it's Mr. Ginge.
Let's get raid.
But yeah, it's not more trivial than that. So I wouldn't stress yourself about it. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Chicken Queen, thank you for the follow. Big old Jackal Minis, thank you very much for the follow. That's very trivial, that was. Very, very trivial. I was just fucking around Mungo. Apparently so. Dear me. I appreciate it nonetheless.